I don't know. Hold on. I'll move some stuff around. I gotta press this button. Look, I'm logged in. I'm logged in. Okay. Is it live? I have to... I don't see the chat yet. Hold on. I don't know where I put it. Stupid OBS is being stupid with the plugins. Hold on. Okay. It says I'm live. But I can't tell if I'm live. Let me pull up my window and I'll go to my live. Somebody say something. Can you see me? Oh my goodness. YouTube Studio. Am I live? I don't know. Content. Yeah, it says live. It says live 2 ways. I don't know what that means. But I guess. Live now. Whoop whoop. Okay. So I have to trust. Oh yeah. There's Jim. Good afternoon. Happy to see you. Yes, I am live. Oh, okay. Then I'm gonna put all these little windows down and I'm gonna ignore them. And I'm gonna hold on. I'll pull up my stream elements because we have to change our agenda. This was last week's agenda. Okay, so my camera is facing my face and my microphone is here so you can hear me. I hope I'm not too loud. I'm sorry if I am. Okay, everything seems to be working. I'm mesmerized. Sorry, I was looking at myself. Okay, so we gotta pull up our map first. I gotta pull up the chat. Where's the chat? There it is. Oh, okay, if I put that down over there, oh, that's bad. I'm going to move that over there then. Down, but not all the way down. No, I want the chat up. Oh my God. Okay. Only minor technical difficulties, you guys. I apologize. Okay. I have 2 lives going. That's fantastic. Let me figure out why. Let's see. Can I click on this one and click end this one? I do see that I have 2 lives going, but it should not be 2 lives. It should only be the one. So can I delete this one? What happens if I try to delete it? If it's still live? Delete forever. I understand deleting is permanent. This might crash us, but let's see. I don't know what I'm doing. Am I dead? Are you still there? I don't know. It says one is, but while we wait, you can leave this screen. So it says I'm hopefully just on the one Warcraft Wednesday now. Maybe. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I'm still new to this, but it's okay. Welcome. I'm glad to have you here. It says I can leave that screen, so I'm going to leave that screen. I'm going to turn that off, and it says we're live, and... Oh, there's a Stream Elements bot. I don't know what that is. Hi, Stream Elements bot. Good to see you. Yeah, so we're on Warcraft Wednesday. We're doing stuff, but we got to change our... That's what I was doing. Changing our list here, because I don't know if we're doing the Dark Way or not. So hold on. Let's pull up our map and see what delves are bountiful today, because I haven't logged in today. All right, we have... I got my checklist. Hold on. Have we done all of these? Probably. We're going to do them again anyway. But we have done all the Grudge Pit, so that's not new. We have done Sunkiller Sanctum, all of them, so that's not new. Atalamon. No, we've done all those. Oh, it's the Toad one. Great. The Shadow Enclave. No, we haven't done this one. This is a new one. So Shadow Enclave Mirror Shine, we'll save that one to last because it's new. So I'm going to put a little dot next to that one, and I don't know if I will record it like I'm recording a regular one and then just edit it later. Okay, but we do need to change our to-do list. So our to-do list needs to say, let's see, what are we going to do first? Grudge Pit, Void. Boop, boop, boop. Oh no! Jim was on the live that got nuked. Tell him in the Discord that he needs to go to the right one. It's the one with the pretty art, not the one with my ears. Okay. We have... Alright, Grudge Pit. So we're going to put Grudge Pit here. I am using a new overlay. So I hope that it reads. Ooh, that's not how you spell grudge pit. And I got a new, oh my God, I got a new keyboard. So it has a different backspace key, and I have not been able to adjust. All right, Sunkiller Sanctum. And let's save that. See, it's updating, guys. See, it's updated. Did it update for you? I hope so. There, he's here. He made it. Hooray. Hi, Sophie. Welcome, welcome. And Jim made it. Leroy Jenkins. Yeah, he's my man. Atal Aman. Man, that chicken, though. It's important. Chicken is important. Atal Aman. And what did we say the last one was when we hadn't done? Mirror something? Shadow Enclave Mirror Shine. Shadow Enclave. We've only done Shadow Enclave once. And then it's not Broken Throne this week. It's Dagger Spine. Point. And then I don't know. I guess we'll look at our achievements and stuff. So there is the new to-do list, guys, that we are going to just be checking off as we go today. Let's go ahead and hearth back to town. This could be a little rough. I don't know how it's going to look on stream, to be honest. Because Silvermoon is a big ask for even my computer now. Even with the updated rig, it sometimes takes a whole hot second to log in and get Silvermoon all rendered. I think it's because they built the city using the new housing layouts, like using all the pieces and stuff, rather than the way they've generated the world in the past. And I think that's part of the reason why it's so crap to zone into this area. But we'll play the loading bar game. Here we go. How is everybody? Your mom made chicken today? I love chicken. We had chicken fajitas for dinner. They were delicious. The beans were a little spicy, but it's okay. I compensated by not using salsa. So, whoop, whoop. I hope all of you have been having a great week. It's Wednesday, right? Good morning, Jim. I heard that you did leg day today. Congratulations. I know it's been a whole week. I'm running at 2 frames every 5 seconds. That can't be right. You own chickens? I love chickens. Chickens are the best. We have quite a few chickens. We have 6 I Am Chimanis. They're the all black ones. And then we have some Well Summers for their eggs. And I have a few that are just backyard barnyard mixes that we got at the flea market a few weeks ago that they're just babies. I don't know what they're going to be when they grow up. 2 of them are gray, 1 of them's white, and 3 are like panda colored. So could be anything. My desktop doesn't have enough water. Yeah, I should probably pour some in, right? Okay, here is town. Can you guys see this? Is this running for you guys? It could also be the frames per second on my monitor is not the same as the frames per second that OBS is recording in. So if that is the case and it is still choppy for you, I will look at changing the settings there. Boop, 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 boop. It is Wednesday, isn't it? Wednesday? Yeah, it's Wednesday. Oh my God. Warcraft Wednesday. Panda chicken. Yeah, like Panda Express. That's the kind Panda Express uses exclusively. Are these little black and white chickens that look like pandas. All right. So I don't know which inn you guys use if you play Warcraft. I don't know if you use the one in Silvermoon that everybody else uses over there, but I like to use this one here. It's kind of a little out of the way. Here down in this corner, near the Royal Exchange. I think this one's horde only. To be honest, I'm not sure. I just like it because it's quieter over here, and I don't have as much trouble rendering in the world. But look how beautiful the city is, guys. You can see for miles. I hope you can see for miles. Look, can you see it? How beautiful it is? Yes. All right. So we gotta go to the tree because we gotta go to the Grudge Pit. I love the Grudge Pit. Which I believe is around this corner. I like to take the scenic route. And down through here. I'm gonna assume this looks pretty good for you guys. I gotta quit looking over here because it doesn't look as good. I can't see. I can't see anything. I gotta quit looking. Caw. Yes, I am. I am a big, beautiful bird. I should take you guys to the barber shop, and you can see all the different forms that I can technically take. I don't have them all, though. I really want to go and do some achievement hunting and go get some of the other druid forms that I missed out on, because I don't have them all. I have a lot of them, but not all of them. A cuckoo, like cuckoo, I don't know how a cuckoo sounds like the little birds that come out of the clocks. I mean, I know they're not real birds. I know they're little mechanical birds, but I assume they're named after cuckoos, like in the wild. I don't think I've heard bobwhite quails. They have a weird noise that they make. It actually sounds like bobwhite. Bobwhite. It's funny. You are an eagle. I bet you are magnificent. Have you been watching the eagle cam from I think it's Yosemite. I'm not really sure where it's from. It keeps popping up on my Facebook feed, and it's these parent eagles raising their two big baby eagles. And it's just so amazing to watch them parent. Like, it shows me like clips where it's like they're hovering in a rainstorm over their babies and bringing them fish and feeding them. Oh, it's wonderful. We actually, here in Missouri, we have a bald eagle sanctuary. It's a big deal. And the zoo near us actually does a lot of rescues and rehabilitations. Yes, for the freedom birds. Yes. Yes. I do not know if the counter is working. I know that we are at 1956 subscribers. You're migratory? Yeah, I get migratory. You gotta travel. I have a cuckoo clock. Okay, so I have a cuckoo clock I inherited from a great-grandparent. It is in a box because it needs repaired in order for it to be able to run, and I don't know where to look for a clock repair person that does old clocks. I'm assuming I'm going to have to like go to a specialist or something. But I've never actually heard it since I was little. I remember when I was like 6 or 7, it being on the wall in my great-grandparents. And I remember, look, I'm flying like this. It's because that's my internet. Yeah, you gotta let the world render in first, and then I'll turn into, there we go. Sometimes I get ahead of myself. Yeah, so I do remember it from when I was little, but like I can't reproduce it in my head right now. I wonder. But yeah, I remember the little cuckoo sound it made. All right, we're here at the Grudge Pit, guys. Whoop whoop. We're gonna do ourselves a nice tier 11 bountiful live. Well, I'm glad that you got it straightened out, Sophie. I hope that it's smoother for you. All right. We're gonna eat our snicky snack. And it looks like we had a lot of stuff to kill. To be honest, one void scythe, some burrowers. What else have we got? Sanctified banners over there. Who else? I think that's it. There's a pangolin. He's not the best, but it's okay. There should be at least one more. There's dogs over there. There should be one more of these, I thought. Yeah, whoa. Where is that? Is it up past the pangolin? Let's go look. So I like to scout out first, because I can. I know that not everybody has this. There it is. An Ultradon. Nice. Okay, so the Void Scythe's the only really annoying one. I like to scout out first because sometimes it is good. It is good to do that. Is this running? Yeah. Murder. Alright, so how are we doing today, guys? How we doing? Yeah, how is everyone? Hopefully, midweek, you're all doing okay and not having too bad of a time. For you. 6-7 is back? What? No one is saying that. And we are definitely not moving our paws up and down, pretending we're doing the wiggle wiggle, or whatever it is that they're doing. Okay, I lost some DPS there. I don't even know. It's back. I didn't know it ever left. I'm not even sure why it ever showed up. Yeah, that's because you have an early bedtime, Jim. I got you and your weird sleep schedule. That's okay. Alright, Valeria, you want to go get that for me? Okay, we're gonna grab this Ultradon. We're gonna hop down there to the Void Scythe, and we may go ahead and grab up these Thorn Blades while we're at it. Yeah. Power wash your Chromebook. How'd you mess up the settings? Were you trying to override some firewalls? I used to do that in school. All right, Valeria, you got to bring it down here. We probably should have gotten the boons that were up there first, but it's okay. All right, we're just going to stand here. We're going to target the Void Scythe, and we're going to stay out of this purple mess. And I don't know. Overall, we should be fine. Oh, the Amazing Digital Circus. I have some art that I have of my VTuber model in Pomni's. Oh my gosh, I'm not paying attention. In Pomni's outfit. And it's so cute. A friend of mine did it though. It wasn't my art. But I will try to, I'll dig that up and I gotta post it for you guys. It's super cute. Oh my goodness, what the heck? I'm not paying attention because I'm trying to read chat. I'm gonna die. Oh my god, this may be the first time. Yep. Okay, I don't know that I can sustain reading chat and playing at the same time. This is why we do it live, I guess, so you guys can see me die. Okay, let's try this again, but maybe a little more controlled this time, where I'm actually paying attention to the screen when things are happening. I don't know why I was running out of all the heals. Like, and I wasn't even picking up my red bursts. Guys, what are you doing to me? Yes, you do need to see it. It's super cute. It's just Pomni inspired. It's not like actually her outfit, I don't think. I need to rewatch it. I'm very excited for when it comes to YouTube and I can watch it because I don't have tickets to go see it. I do want to see, yeah, I fell. I do want to see the back rooms. I want to see it next weekend. I wanted to see it last weekend, but we had some things come up in my personal life, so it wasn't the right time. But I do really want to see it. Murder. Murder, murder. I feel like I am not doing the right amount of damage, and I'm thinking it's probably because there is a key I am not. Hold on. I need to make sure all my keys are running. And I got feared. You guys are seeing all the things happen real time. Let's go ahead and pull you down here because like I feel like when I'm not cleaving something, I'm wasting my damage. Alright, you're gonna go here. You're gonna go here. And now we should start doing some damage. Now I'm paying attention. I'm focused, guys. Valera might not be, though. I'm sure we can find a way to blame that death on her, right? She just wasn't throwing enough heals out. That's what it was. It certainly wasn't that I wasn't paying attention. Well, I hope you get to go see it. You said I was going to. Does that mean that you're not still planning to do so? Going to the movies is so expensive these days, though. Like, it's a real treat. I kind of feel like we're going back in time. No, is that mine? Oh my gosh. Okay, if you come do the Grudge Pit, you might see my gravestone from my last death. I guess that's how you know I haven't died before, is because we've never seen my gravestone before. Alright, I totally forgot. Let's see, to check up there for more of these. Little mushrooms. Look for the mushrooms, guys. You gotta help me see them. Although, now that we have the better rig, look how blue they are. Like, they're outlined and everything. It's nice. Alright. Let's go ahead. You know what would be really nice? If this banner is grand. I haven't seen a grand banner in 6 recordings now, I think. And you don't know because you haven't seen all those recordings because I've got a couple coming out next week. But like, I haven't seen a grand banner in a hot minute. Oh yeah, that can happen. I understand. Is it a bipolar thing or is it like ADHD? Because I know that sometimes it seems like I'm having mood swings, but they're not really mood swings. They're just me switching between my autism and my ADHD. It could be tough when you have family members that have like different moods like that, especially if they flip on and off. But it's okay if you can't go see it, because it'll come out soon in what, 2 weeks on YouTube, and then it'll be free to watch. And you can save your money and just buy extra popcorn. Yeah, the shrooms are the best, guys. The shrooms are the best. I mean, there's just so many of these little mushroom guys. You have to walk through this area and you just breathe in and you get high. Look, see, we're not taking any damage now. It's because I'm focused. It's because I'm actually pressing my buttons and doing the mechanics. Has nothing to do with that. No. Anger issues. It could be bipolar, especially if there are multiple weeks of, being in an upstate and being the person that you know them as and them. And then, if they swing back to the depressive side, that can be really hard. They thought that I was manic depressive for a long time. That thought I was a bipolar. But because I don't have some of the other markers, like I'm not delusional. I don't think I'm invincible. I don't think I'm, I don't spend billions of dollars or all of our family savings on special interests. Like I'm a little more level-headed. Turns out it was just, undiagnosed autism for 40 years. All right, we're going to do a double pull. Let's see if we do it better. Let's focus on the dogs because, and look, I moved the health bar. Valera, could you put that under me where it's useful? Oh, I moved the health bar so you guys could see it on shorts. Because I noticed that when I do post shorts, like you can't see what I'm fighting. Like now it'll be up here. So in the shorts format, I'll pick up some of those hearts. In the shorts format, you'll be able to see the health bar. Because it was like over here and that wasn't great for everybody. And that's okay. Ooh, gotta get out of the gold. Gotta get out of the gold. Good times. Good times. I'm glad we finally got to be live. Because, I was a little worried that we weren't going to manage it when it gave me that same error again. But turns out, nope, it's fine. That can be tough too when someone won't admit that they have a mental health issue. Because if a person isn't ready to accept a truth about themselves, then that truth isn't true for them, even if it is true in general. I don't know how to explain that, but it can be very difficult. So I hope that they find their way in their journey. Here we go. Murder. All right, now, in the grudge pit, you always want to bring Valera all the way around here, because sometimes this over here is like a brilliant copper seam or a brilliant silver seam or something, and that's always very nice to sell on the auction house. Because if you're running enough delves, you're going to be gathering from Valera, if you're using Valera's little power that gives her extra, you're going to be gathering all the time. And it's fantastic because you can just go ahead and go to the auction house, and I'll even show you guys how to do it. Super easy. And you make tons and tons of money. I think I made 100,000 this week. I spent some of it, but yeah. And oh my gosh, the cost of repair bills lately has been through the roof. I heard that they're going to mitigate that some in 1207, which by the way is coming in 2 weeks. 2 weeks, new content, guys. Fan-freaking-tastic. All right, let's bring her over here and I'll show you. You got to tell her, hey, there you go. Thank you. Yeah. So the auction house is super simple to use now. It didn't used to be, but it is now. All right, we're gonna go check that banner. Do you think it's grand? Heads or tails? 50-50. It does not seem like it was. Nope, regular. That's okay. All right. Now we have to guard this little area from all these little waves of mobs that are gonna come. And then, is this the one where it spawns the little things and we have to use the bombs to make them fall asleep? I think so. FNAF is a pretty common special interest. FNAF and a few other, really, I wouldn't say cult things, because like when I was growing up, they were called cult classics, and they were like the Rocky Horror Picture Show and things that people like really loved to follow. But really, it was just special interests. Yep, FNAF is a pretty popular one. I don't know that I have a comfort show. It used to be Friends. I used to watch Friends over and over and over again. Bluey. I watched Bluey a lot when it first came out. I got really obsessed with it. My cat did too. She loved Bluey. I don't know. I've been so busy these days with between full-time job and then trying to get this streaming thing and content creation alone. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, Jim. Yeah. You don't have to know anything about WoW. Just nod your head and I will sound super knowledgeable. I could be telling you completely the wrong thing, but you know what? It's gonna sound right. So you're just gonna nod along. Smile and nod, boys. Smile and nod. But yeah, the equipment bill has gone through the roof. But I did hear that they were fixing that in 12.0.7 with taking away the need to repair your weapon and shield. So I don't have a shield, but it is pretty expensive. My weapon is very high level, and therefore, every time I use it, it takes a little bit of damage, and durability costs money to repair. Nobody likes that. I loved the My Little Pony movie, and My Little Pony Friendship is Magic is one of my favorite shows. I will occasionally put that on, but my problem with that is it has so many seasons. Picking a season to watch when I haven't watched it in a long time makes me feel like I have to watch it from the beginning again. So then I just end up watching like the first 3 seasons or 4 seasons, and then I phase away from it again. But I don't go back to watch season 4 and 5 later. I just start again with season 1. So I'm not really sure I'm doing it right. All right. Now it is not over, my friends. Yep. Okay. So now it's going to spawn these 3 and they're going to run around like idiots. But it's okay. We're going to come up here and then we're going to throw this thing at them and it's going to make them go to sleep. Don't worry. It's not actually a bomb. It's a bomb spore. We're throwing sleepy spores at them. Okay? Sleepy spores. You'll see. I'll show you in a second. There we go. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna click on this, and you'll see. It's gonna pick one, and it'll be like sleepy time. See, and now he's taking a nap. No big deal. Now we gotta get the other ones. If we're lucky, we can avoid that pack right there. I don't think we can avoid this pack here though, which is unfortunate because it has a Chloromancer in it, and they are a pain in the butt. Do you see me? Ah, yeah, of course he did, because Valera just loves to poke at people. She's like, you're looking at them. You must have wanted to attack them. No, I didn't, really, I promise, but it's fine. Yes, sleep spore, go. Why couldn't they sit through it? It's fantastic. Yeah. Was he already dead? We didn't... Yeah, no, we just didn't loot him. I'm so bad at remembering to loot him. Why isn't that automatic? You don't have a choice. But it's fine. Whatever. It is what it is. Okay. We're gonna jump up here. If we're really lucky. Valera, don't... Just don't, okay? Just... Okay. That's fine. Alright, now they're all napping. Yeah, now they're all napping. Good. And then the big flower comes and we have to kill that guy. There we go. We got some sky shards off that. I still don't know what to use those for, but I'm sure it's something important. All right. It was super effective. Look, all 3 of them. Alright, we just want to avoid these pools on the ground, and he's going to do the blinding light there. So while he does that, I'm just going to turn around. When he's done, then he didn't stun me. You still lose aggro, or not aggro, but you still lose DPS either way. So I'm really not sure that it's worth turning around for, but it's fine. Solar charge, so we're going to get out of the way. Put more stuff on the ground. I can see how My Little Pony would be a little overstimulating for some. Too bad though, because that's only like 2 or 3. That's not too far in. Nightmare Night is the Halloween where like Luna learns that everyone saw her as a monster. Yeah. She wasn't evil, she was just misguided. I guess you could say that about anybody, though. They're not evil, they just didn't know any better. But I feel like sometimes they do know better. I don't know. I'm not them, so I can't say. I don't ever like to think that people are doing something on purpose, like, that's hurtful. Have you shown them red versus blue? That's like a Call of Duty Halo thing, right? They might like that. Blinding burst. Turn around. Oh, well, Pinky is a little much. A lot of times she breaks the 4th wall, or she acts in a way that's just a little too cartoony. So I could see that Pinky Sense episode, though. Was that the one with the breezies? Where she had to go get all, or the swarm of things. I guess they weren't breezies. All right. Yeah. Normally I'd have to take a thumbnail picture here, but I don't because we're live, guys. All right, let's open it all up. And what have we got up here? Great Vault slot 246. That's not good enough. Good night, good night. Thank you for joining us. Boop, boop. Boop. Sanctified. Bountiful. Bountiful. Ooh, we got that bounty. Nice. What is this? I haven't seen that one before. Ugh, stop. Crit has a chance to stir the void, granting agility. Nope, that's probably not better. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. It's okay. We didn't leave. They shouldn't put that so close to the chests. Like, it's right in the middle. How was I supposed to see? I'm going to blame chat with that one too, because I was looking away when I went to click. Red versus blue is Halo. Yeah, so, yeah. Yeah, they would like that. I bet. Alright, and we don't use that. We just leave Delve, because it's faster. I wanted to do a machinima. I still do. I have a song that a friend of mine, Gossip Bee, did for me that it sounds amazing. It's amazing. And it's about my druid. And I really want to do a machinima, but like I have to like record. Now that I've got the new computer, I can record everything, like all the, so you do this and then you like make all the emotes happen. And then I got to learn how in DaVinci to like zoom in on things. I don't know. There's a lot. Not gonna lie, it's a little overwhelming, but I'm learning to edit. I'm getting better. I did not edit the last Subnautica video, and I do want to apologize because I watched it back yesterday, and I was like, oh my god, at the end, there's like a 10 minutes of me just standing there floating above the water. I think I had a seizure while I was playing. And I didn't edit it out. Usually I edit things like that out, and I apologize, guys. So just ignore that. I will try to go back and edit it and re-upload. I don't know if YouTube cares if I re-upload over it. I don't know how that works, but I'll figure it out. I'll zoom out a bit. Princess Luna is amazing, although Princess Cadence is my favorite. I don't know why, I just really love her. And the Shining Armor thing and that whole storyline that they did, you know, with Chrysalis and all that was just one of my favorites. All right, we can hold on. I gotta go to the website, and I gotta go over here, and we gotta put. I gotta put a check mark. Copy, paste, save, check mark. And next is Sunkiller Sanctum. But I do love Luna. I really loved her when it was like the very first season. I was like, oh, she's beautiful. I really like her design a lot better than Celestia's. I'm not certain why. I just feel like Celestia looks more like a, what is it? A Alolan or Galarian Ponyta. And Luna looks like a real cool My Little Pony. I cannot come open the back door. You're going to have to go through the cat flap. Deal with it. While we are playing the loading screen game, don't forget to don't forget to fight your dehydration boss by taking a little sippy sip. Because that's what I did. All right. Let's take a look at the map. We're just going to go ahead and click it because this place can get pretty confusing pretty fast. And it doesn't look like I'm an owl, but I promise I am. It's just loading in the world. Hey, Allie, how are you? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. We're playing a little World of Warcraft tonight. It's Warcraft Wednesday. Woo-hoo. Depending on how well this does, I may play more other days of Warcraft as well, not just Wednesdays, because there's a lot to do with the new expansion, not expansion, but the new little update coming. Boop. And sometimes I feel when I'm playing and not recording that I should be doing more recording. Anytime I'm playing a game and I'm not recording, I feel bad about it. Alright, let's go. Sunkiller Sanctum. Ooh, Fago, what flavor? Is it peach? Peach is pretty good. Strawberry. Strawberry. Oh man. Now I want something sugary, syrupy. I'll take care of this. Oh, it's this box one. Okay, so we have to close all these boxes. Yep. 1, 2, 3, and I bet there's one downstairs. Yep, right there. Excellent. Alright. Seal the crate. I think it is so weird that... Oh, okay. That I can seal these crates and still be stealth. I think that if I go to seal the crate, it should bring me out of stealth. I'm not complaining, per se. I'm just saying. Like, this seems a little weird. Now, we do have to fill this bar. And I almost always end up having to go back and find more stuff to kill. So I'm not too worried about it. But dang. Come on, guys. Let's go this way. We can pull more than that. We can pull lots more than that. Can I seal this crate? No. I don't think I have ever tried Fago Cola, like regular cola. And yeah, Jem, you need to be drinking more water. You should do that in the Doomsday chat anyway. No, just saying. You can never have too much. Alright. Good deal. I will have to show you guys my mount collection. Hold on. I'm not going to do all of it now, but like, if we look at our mounts, because we can't summon them here, but like, I have so many. I have a lot of dragons and stuff too. I'll have to show them to you when we go outside. I'll forget though, so you'll have to remind me. Yeah, I think Jim gets pretty tired of being the only person posting in the Doomsday chat. He's holding the line himself against the evil Doom. He has to report it so that, you know, so then it's not as bad. Oh my god. When I log off, the amount of things that are going to ka-ting from my Discord are probably going to be just insane. Alright, burrowers, that's fine. We don't mind a few burrowers. Is there anything else in this room we need? I don't see any sparkles of interaction, so we're going to go ahead and take these guys with us to the next area. Where there is a void scythe. Ugh. Okay. That's fine. I hate these guys. They're the worst. They don't die fast enough, and they do the screaming, fearing thing. Hashtag no. Move, 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 move. I'd rather have the burrowers. I mean, at least I can avoid them. Not that I can't avoid the void scythe. They're obnoxious to avoid. His circle's just so big. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Valera, I need you to throw out some more of those little hearts. Not in that direction. That's fine. This is fine. Alright, now I can maybe relax for a second and read chat. Alright. Oh, thank you. I love my cats. Did she just skin that? I don't think I have ever seen her skin anything. Now, I'm not saying she hasn't skinned things before. I've just never seen her do it. How bizarre. Okay. Oh, Sophie, don't worry about slow messaging. Like, half the time I'm not very good at reading the chat anyway, so don't stress out. Like, I've probably missed a bunch of messages. Okay, let's pick up the sparkle of interaction. Okay, this will give us a little boost. We're 50% of the way through, which is about right for where we're at in the dungeon. Delve, whatever you call this thing. Ah, an Ultradon. Hey, buddy, you're my favorite friend. Hey, Ultradon, you're my favorite minion. Yep. He is. Urgh. You could die a little faster though, and I'd be okay with that. I don't want to really drag him down there where I normally would, because I've got to click this chest and he won't let me because it interrupts. Maybe I can... Haha. Okay, as he dies. Yeah, okay. Alright, there's another banner. Are we making any bets on whether it's going to be grand? Maybe. Maybe. Come on, guys. Valera, if you could bring them over here, I could help you kill them. Just, you know, a thought. She's the worst. It is Pride Month. Yeah, that's true. The last time I was reading a chat, I died. Absolutely. It is Pride Month. Now, I have mixed feelings on Pride Month. I think that we should absolutely have a month to celebrate. That's not my mixed feeling. My mixed feeling is that, you know, there are going to be a lot of companies that are super wonderful and oh yay, the gay, but, you know, they only do it for that 1 month. And then, I don't know. Hey, it was grand. Woo! When I stop thinking about it, it happens. Yeah, so I mean, like, I guess I just feel like sometimes the companies lean into Pride Month in a way that is predatory almost, and that's what gives me the ick. Not Pride Month itself. So I hope that makes sense. Are your communities doing anything exciting for Pride? We have a parade here, if the weather is nice, I think in another week or two, in the big town, in the big city. I will probably not go, but only because if the weather is hot and I do not do well, I will fade like a flower that has been plucked from the cracks of the sidewalk. All right, we're about to hit the Waystone, which is great. Tourist season in Florida. Yeah, summertime and all those, everybody's out of school. Ooh, dogs, nice. Yep. Yeah, people are just scum the rest of the month. So I don't, you know, like, I don't ever feel like half the companies that are doing their little pride celebrations mean it. They're just using it to capitalize on, oh, it's this in this month. You know, it's not because they're actually nice people. Yeah. Absolutely. Okay. How are we doing? 86%? How much do we have left up here? I want to say it'll be enough. I want to say 6. Yeah, because we've got to get... There's another light bloom box over there. So that'll be 5, 6, 7. And if we kill these guys and these guys, that should be the last little bit that we need. I have not really been picking up the Sparkles of Interaction. Okay. So we'll come back here. Don't let me forget this sparkle over here. Let's stand right next to it so I don't forget that it exists. Probably still forget that it exists. Check texts after delves, please. I saw you said hey. Okay, I saw you said hey, and then I had to silence my phone because it went doodle doodle doo, and I was afraid it was going to come up on stream. Doodle doodle doo. What are we fixing? Am I zoomed too far in? Oh, okay. I see. Okay. Hold on. I can probably fix it now, because I think I know what the problem is. Hold on. I think... Oops. I think... No, it looks fine on my screen. How come it looks so weird on yours? Am I too far zoomed in? Boop. I don't know. It looks good to me. Is it back to normal now? Now I can't see chat. Oh, that is a problem. Hold on. Okay. Maybe that'll work. Is it Men's Mental Health Awareness the same month? All right, let me know if it still looks weird. I don't understand what... Oh my god, let me pull up this video. Hold on. What is weird about it? Hold on. No, is it because it keeps screen tearing? Is it screen tearing for everybody? Because that could be a frame rate thing. In which case, oh my god, I don't want to have to call you. Oh my god, no. Stream break? No, I just started. Hold on. No, because we can fix it. We can fix it. We're trying to fix the screen tearing. Hold on. No one's going to subscribe if it looks like that. Is it in the settings? Is it just my output of the streaming? Is it the bit rate? Is it the click-through rate? No, the CBR. I don't know. Let's try something. I don't know. This is unwatchable. Oh my god. Okay, we'll fix it. Don't worry. Let me get on the Discord and let me get minor technical difficulties, guys. Pausing for a second. Apologies, but we do have to fix it. Yes. Okay, I don't think that they can hear your side. I'm in the Piffle chat. Oh no. Did something just happen? Something just happened. Is the music weird? It got louder. Why? Hold on, I'm gonna mute you guys. I promise, guys, we're working on it. We're asking. Hold on. there's a bit of a delay. Okay, so we reset some bit rates, and maybe it's a little better. We're not sure. This is good. This is good. Okay. Don't even start it back up. I never stopped it. Like, okay. Okay. We had to lower the bit rate. Apparently 85,000 or whatever was too high. I don't know. I followed a video by Sens that told me how to do it. So I don't know. But whatever. We got it. Okay. Hopefully it's working now. Can you hear me and stuff? I'm gonna go out of Discord. Hold on. All right, I'm logging out. Okay, can you guys hear me now? Hold on, I might have to exit Discord fully. Can you hear me now? Now can you hear me? Maybe you can hear me now. I was on the Discord call, and I guess that changed my microphone completely so that you guys couldn't hear me at all. But we had to, yeah, woohoo! Okay. Apparently if I'm on a Discord call, that's good to know, because then now I know I'll have to fix that if I go to play games with friends. Yes, but we had to change the bit rate. Yes, Gur did help. He's my equipment manager, by the way. So, you know, if you guys ever hear me talking about my equipment guy, that's the equipment guy. Oh, speaking of that, hey, equipment guy, look at this. Are you ready for this? You're not. Okay, let me move over here just a second. Look at this. You see that number? That's 295, baby. Did you see what I did there? Without your help. I went to the forge hammer thingy, and I forge hammered my weapon up 10. Oh god, I'm pulling two in at the same time. Here we go. Whoop. Make it big. Did not mean to pull two. These are a pain in the butt, but it's okay. Yep, 295. Yep. I did that. Oh, shoot. Little heals. Just a little. Now, I have fought two of these before and managed it, so I know I can do it. As long as we don't pull that third, we should be fine. Now, do my trinkets? Yeah, they're next. They're on the list. We're still looking for heroic ones, though, because these are still champion, and that's no good. I wish they would stand together so I could cleavy them a little. Whoop. Okay, that's fine. Okay, this one is more hurt, so we'll focus on him. Alright, yeah. See my fancy layouts? They're so nice. I cover the chat and everything. I tried looking at what other people were doing and tried to do it the same way, because I don't know what the protocol is on showing your chat on stream. So everybody else had theirs covered, so I figured that was a good way to do it with a little to-do list. Everything's closed. Oh no. Everything, even Taco Bell? Taco Bell's open late. Lower the bitrate to 4500. Yeah, right after this. Still a little laggy. Yeah. Well, that's because I'm not the only one streaming. I am pretty sure part of this is caused by the fact that my son is in the other room also streaming. So, sadly, some of this may not be fixed. I will lower it after this battle, but always cover in-game chat. Yeah, I figured. I tried to cover it so that it even covers pop-ups, like when someone comes online. Hopefully it'll cover that too. I'm not 100% sure though. So if you see something, call it out for me. And I'll fix it. .45 should fix KK. Yeah. Alright. Let me pull up my OBS's. Alright, we're going to lower the settings to something stream output 4500. Apply. Okay. Alright. Well, hopefully that'll work. Unless it completely, like, killed me and I'm not online anymore. I don't know. Oh no, I lost my chat. I closed the window. Oh god. Oh, there you are. No, you have to have it door dashed. Well, I mean, Mel, if you door dash that far, don't you get paid like extra? I don't know. I have not worked for DoorDash. I always felt like that would be a really weird job. I don't know if I could do delivery service. Like, going to strangers' houses just seems really, really weird to me. And I can't drive, so I mean, I guess I'm disqualified from the position as it is. No, don't stand in your own muck. Come over here. Come on, this way. Alright, how's that looking? Are we looking better? Is my model all pretty and not janky? Hopefully it's working. I didn't calibrate it before I turned it on because I was like, oh no, I'm gonna be late for stream. Even though it doesn't matter. Like, I know you guys wouldn't care if I was 2 minutes late. But I forgot to hit the calibrate button, so hopefully it's working. This new camera has like a little light around it, so it's really shiny in my face. Well, it's probably good though because it'll get dark here in about 30 minutes, maybe an hour, and then I forget to turn on the light, and so I'm just sitting here in the dark playing video games like a weirdo. It's like a little nightlight. I cannot drive because of my epilepsy. And a few other things. But yes, I can't drive because my epilepsy is I don't remember the term. Intractable. That's the term. My epilepsy is intractable, which means that it is not controlled with medication. Medications can mitigate, but they can't prevent me from having a seizure, and I can't guarantee I won't have a seizure while I'm driving. So, for safety. I can drive. I know how. Like, I spent most of my life driving. It's only in the past 5 years that we have kind of cut back on that a little. Just for safety. Boop, boop, boop. We forgot to use our... we got a couple things we can use. We can use our map. I haven't seen a Beacon of Hope this week yet, though. I haven't done any of my weeklies. Have I? I don't remember. Maybe I did. Did I log in yesterday? I don't remember. So much stuff. Nothing useful, but all the cresties are nice. Not crusties. Cresties. The crests. Oh, we did get a new gnarl root spine cleaver. Leave the delve. There we go. Alright. Good deal. Is there anything here we need to do? Not really. Let me check my to-do list, actually. So I have a little add-on up here that is a to-do list that gives me everything that can be done. You don't have to do all of them. Like, I'm not going to do my enchanting weekly quests, and I don't do my tailoring weekly quests. But it does tell me, like, I've done 1 out of my 4 normal hunts, 1 out of 4 hard hunts, 3 out of 4 nightmare hunts. So that way I can kind of keep track of whether or not I need to go do that. For me, this has been a lifesaver because I can't always remember in a week what I have done. So I've done almost everything here. See, I've done 10 out of 11. But I haven't done the abundance this week. So that means I have done my weekly quests. Yesterday, probably. Boop. All right. Where are we going? Where are we going? Yeah, you can drive as long as you are 6 months seizure-free and it is proven to be controlled by medication. So if you do have seizures or a condition that causes you to not be able to drive temporarily, you can possibly overcome that with, you know, certain things. But it's just more of a safety thing, and I don't really need to leave the house most of the time because I work from home, so that helps. All right, we're gonna hearth back, and then we'll take a look at what else we have left to do. Oh, and I need to change the thing. Hold on. We did the Grudge Pit, so now we have to do a Talamon, which is down in the troll area. We should probably switch that and do it the other way around. Do Shadow Enclave first, but that's okay. All right. Yes, I will call you after stream. I love you too. Okay. Right. Now swarming. Ooh, actually. So this month for those of you who are also playing. This month's trading post has some pretty cool mounts. Oh my gosh. Go away. I hate this city so much. I love it, but I hate it. So they're sun rocks, and they're like really big eagles. I wish Migratory Eagle were here. He would be so like woo. Yeah, but they're really cool big eagle birds. They're so neat. And there's a teal one, and then this red and black one, which I really like. And if we go to my adventure guide to the traveler's log, you can see I am almost... Oh, I am there. So let's go pick it up. Sweet. And I already bought the other one yesterday, or on the 1st, or whenever. Let's open this up. There it is. No, I just want to unwrap it so I can see it. Hooray! So the blue one is the one you get for free, and then if you want to buy the other one, you just come to the trading post person, and you want to see what they have, and I already bought it, so it should be down here. But I think it was 750 trader attendees, so not too bad about the going rate. I could also get this matching battle garb, but I don't really like it, so I'm not going to do that. But for if you have like a totemic type of character, or if you're into roleplay, like this is a really cool little set. And it does match the eagle really well. Who is here? Yeah, pretty cool. There was also this week, there was the lava battle plate, which is really neat if you have a lava themed or a fire themed character. And there was this cool mount that I got. It was like a two-headed blue thing. I will never ever use it, but it went in my collection. And I got this little black riding goat. He's kind of cool. Yeah, so that was my mounts this month. Okay, have a good sleep. Boop boop. Boop. Yeah, so we got quite a few cool mounts. I am doing pretty well on that front. So if we go to my collections, we go to mounts, I actually do have quite a few. Where is the achievement? Here. So I have 410 out of 500. And if I get 500, then I get another mount. And then I think there's another achievement. Like I think it's every like 500, then 750, then 1,000 maybe. I'm not sure. But I've gotten quite a few. So I've gotten all of these so far. Yeah. I have been playing this game for a very long time, so I have quite a bit invested in it. But there is still so much to do. I mean, like if we just look at the achievements tab alone, like if we go to the regular summary, I have only earned about half of the achievements in this game. So when you think about the amount of content that I have already done in my 20 years playing this game, the fact that there's still so much to do just boggles my mind. And I'm very close on quite a few of them all the way. I do have 2 out of 3 level 90 characters. I do plan in one of these lives eventually, I do plan to do a leveling a new character, or at least a level 80 character to 90 maybe. Something like that. So... And then my Warband bank tabs, that's just money. Like, they're so expensive. It's insane. So. Alright, so we gotta find the... Where is it? We're Atalamon, right? I'm going the wrong direction. Okay, we're gonna fly this way. And I'm going to here. Because it's down here, I think, in this area, right? Yeah, it's right there. Alright, if it is still laggy a little, I have bumped it down again. But I think anything past now is probably just it's me. Because even this, like switching into stealth form there, took a hot minute for me to do online. Part of that is because this game is very heavy. Part of that is because my son is streaming and I am streaming, and we're on Starlink, so it's not a bad internet, but it's also not amazing. I mean, it's pretty good. Oh my god, so many frogs.
All right. Break hexes and set your kin free. Let's remember to pick this up. So this is we're going to remove the transformation from the frogs. We have to use that 20 frogs. And we can activate one of these puddle jumper shrines. I don't always like to do this because sometimes my character just like... It's awful. Like this. See? Just super jumps. And then the first time that happened, it was like, oh my god. So. Alright. We're going to use this. Okay, so you have to use it pretty close to these guys. Yeah. Good to know. Smack, smack, smack. Ooh, an enraged Ultradon. Don't mind if I do. Hey, buddy. No, you're so cool. Vile cursed toad. I feel like the rod should fix that guy too. But I was using it, it wasn't getting these guys, so... there we go. Ooh. Get out the way, get out the way. Let's go ahead and look over here. Oh, there's another Ultradon. I'll take it. Hey, buddy. We'll do two at once. Yeah. I can handle that. The other one's pretty much already dead anyway. Oh, but I probably shouldn't stand in double circles. Yeah. Okay, Nier died. Get out of your circle. Into your circle, apparently. One after the other. It's okay. I can take one or two hits. No big deal. Alright. So that's 2 down. We got 2 to go. Here and here. I bet the final boss is going to be up on this pavilion. Usually he's here, but I bet he's going to be here this time. Just because of the way the layout's running. I see we got some froggies to fix. Here's one. I don't really want to go save that one. Well, sorry, buddy. Oh my god, it's a Void Scythe. There's been one of these every delve so far. Hashtag no thank you. Okay, you take care of him. I want to come do this real fast. Yeah. Okay, we got the respawn point, which is nice. We'll get an extra life. Not that we'll need it, although I said that last time, and turns out I wasn't paying attention, and I did. Although I guess I didn't need it, but, you know, we did lose a life. The Cuckoo Clock Doctor? Ooh, I will have to look. Thank you. To be honest, I hadn't really researched very much, because I figured, like, I mean, there should be someone local, right? But, like, I don't know. But I will definitely look into that, the Cuckoo. And, yeah. I guess everything does have to kind of be mail order these days. There's so many small specialists. I've got a couple clocks that I could send them. Only one is a cuckoo clock, though. The other one is like a grandfather clock, but it's miniature. So it's the size, it's a little bit bigger than the cuckoo clock. It hangs on the wall. But it has a pendulum that swings back and forth. It's really nice. But it also needs repaired. So maybe you could do like both of them. Someday. When I have extra money. I figured there should be someone in our area because, like, we have Branson, which is a big old-timey craft city place. And so, like, I would have thought, what was that? 3 minutes? Spawning pool, unleash a swarm of angry frogs. Cool. I would have thought that Branson would have a place, but I think we did look when we first got the clock and we couldn't find a service that was open. Like, there were places that were advertised, but like when we contacted them, there was no one answering or there. So that was weird. But if I can just send it to the cuckoo clock guy, then hey, that's all the better. I had never heard of one either, but I'll have to take a picture of it. I have it over by my fireplace right now, and like it's really nice looking. And it's just like a grandfather clock but small. So I'll have to try to remember to post it the next time. Sanctified regular. That's okay. We had a grand last time, and that is really all that matters. So you can just ignore it when I say that we haven't had one in a long time in the next few videos. That's the problem with pre-recording stuff, I think. Is that sometimes it becomes outdated very quickly. Alright, how many more of these? 18, 19, 20, 3 more. Oh, let's go ahead and hit this treasure thing. Hey Ray, how are you? Alright, and then we should be able to get these two. Ooh, let's pick up this other... Will this stack? Well, no, but it did refresh it, so now we have another 3 minutes on it. That's good. Alright. We haven't gotten any of our sparkles of interaction. I really haven't been looking for them because I was reading chat. You used to have a cuckoo clock? I love the way my cuckoo clock looks, but I would be afraid that it would be annoying. I guess you would get used to it, right, when it goes off every hour? I am doing okay as well. We finally got the stream to work. It's a little choppy, apparently, but we're going to work on that next time. I think there are some settings that I have to change that I would have to stop stream in order to fix them. So, but don't worry. We're going to not drop frames next time. Oh, we got to finish defeating forces. Hold on. To be honest, I think it's just because it's the first time we're streaming this, and my son is also streaming at the same time. So I think we're just a little heavy on the internet. But it's all right. No big deal. Dogs. I love dogs. Not as much as I like an Ultradon, but that's fine. We'll take it. Everybody and their cousin came to play. Jeez. Valeria, you want to throw down some of that stuff for me, please? Thank you. Jeez. I'm real weird about sounds, so I don't know if I would mind the sound of the cuckoo clock. I guess it would depend on if it ticks too loud and how loud the cuckoos are. Because if they're small and not too bad, then it might be fine. But like at nighttime, if there's like a faucet dripping or something across the house, I can hear it. It just drives me crazy. So I don't know how I would be with a clock. Maybe that's the other reason I haven't gotten them fixed. Because like I'm afraid that they would be obnoxious. All right, we're at 94%. We should be able to just grab up these last guys here. Maybe. You're not going to be enough. You might be. And then we had a friend, Erwin. Well, I apologize for your death, even though it wasn't my fault, but I do hope that you were successful in your next pull. The Mystic has arrived. Oh, lo, the sun is risen. Welcome, welcome. Look, we're live. It worked. We got it fixed, sort of. The important thing is you guys can see me and we can chat. You can't find the case for your earbuds? Did it fall like between some cushions? That's no good. Valera, are you in battle with something? What are you doing? Where are you? Where is she? No, seriously, like... What the heck are you doing over there? Oh, I hate her so much. She just really wanted to kill something. I'm still in combat. With what? She's not... There we go. Okay. Spirit Flare. It says we can teleport with Mojo's help. But, like, I think that's only if, like, you're halfway across the map, there's a little frog you can talk to. And it'll teleport you to the boss. Let's go ahead and grab up this little swarm so that we have a little extra deeps. I didn't see a rare. Did you guys see a rare? Nope, but we killed all the minions, so that's all that really matters. Memory of Jason. Oh no, Jason. Oh, well, you were fine. Yeah, if it's a memory, it means you were successful. Well, thank you for cheering me on. I think that's so interesting that you can see other players. That's so awesome. And then they cheer for you at the end. Well, I mean, he's not cheering for me now because I'm not over there, but hey, now you can see me. Clap. And then he walks away. Okay, I see how it is. Be that way. Oh, Lord. Wrong button, but it's alright. This one you had to be super mobile. Bleh. Oh my gosh, you left it at the gym? That would suck. Oh, but I'm sure that they'll have it behind the desk or somebody will have found it. Fingers crossed. Extra leg day. So walking counts for legs, right? Pretty sure. Did I pick up those sparkles earlier? I don't remember. I guess it doesn't really matter. Oh Lord, there's so much happening. Trying to read chat. Saw Gangle. Omni is my favorite TADC character, but Gangle's pretty cool. I think they're all pretty cool. I think the whole concept of the show is just hilarious. And I'm very excited to see how it ends in a few weeks. Because I don't know how I want it to end. Like, I don't think I have any expectations of how it should end. And that's good, because then I can't be disappointed. If that makes sense. I don't understand why they put these boons past the boss, but whatever. It's not like it's going to give me anything. Okay. I am going to have to rewatch it, though. I think when they finally post the final episode on YouTube, I will probably rewatch the whole show, just to remind myself about the beginning. It's been a long time since I saw the first episode. Ooh, look at all those untainted mana crystals. A necklace that's no good for us. Let's see what you've got, though. Probably not anything I need. Nope. That's okay. We have plenty of untainted mana crystals for when it is time to buy something from him. All right. Excellent. That is another delve done. We're going to go ahead and leave delve, and then I'm going to come over here and make a little check mark on a Talamon. Look at us. We're rolling through it. Oh, we've only been at this like an hour and a half. Not bad. Not bad. No, I don't want to do it again. Jeez Louise. Okay. So now that we only have one more left, and actually it should be quite easy to get to because it should be right out here and across the way. So the good thing about this delve is it's right in between these two areas. And so it should be pretty quick to get over here. Let's pull out a different mount. This one's pretty cool. So I got this one from finishing the story. You get it for just doing the campaign. It's pretty cool. I really like the color. The green is gorgeous. You know how I feel about green. There is no purple in it. I wish the crystals were purple and that the armor was silver, but it's okay. Sometimes when I fly around, I just like to hide my UI and just appreciate the game. Because because it's so pretty sometimes. And as long as you know where you're going, it's not a big deal. All right. This is our last delve for today. Looks like it's a dark one, which is fine. Oh, this is the one where you had to move the mirrors. There was a glitch here at first where you couldn't... There was something you couldn't do if you had a mirror on you, but I think they fixed it, so it's not a big deal. Valeria, you going to give me a snack? Thank you. Okie dokie. Well, I would imagine, and I appreciate you keeping the spoilers away, because I think it's amazing that you get to see it. And I'm very excited for you. And I can't wait to hear how amazing it was to see it. But I do think that the whole thing is going to be just a big mind explosion. So. Okay, get a little drinky drink. And we'll get done with this one. Boop, boop. Did I save? Yeah, you can see my little check markies, I'm sure. All right. So in this one, if you stand in the light, it will allow you to critically hit things. So the light in this instance is good. Light, good. Dark, bad. Not that the dark hurts you. It's just you get a buff when you're in the light. Chance to be critically... Okay, I'm wrong. Chance to be critically hit, bad. Darkness, good. Don't stand in the light. I was wrong. Holy crap. Don't stand in the light. But we will use the mirrors to redirect the light. So much like in real life, science, we're going to go ahead and bring this. And it's not quite like real life, because if it were, when you turn this way, it would stop projecting the light. But hey, whatever. All right, we're gonna face it down that way. Actually, I think we can... where are we going to face this? Where do you want me to... Oh, to the thing. Okay. It wants me to point it at the spotlight. There we go. All right. So now we've learned how to do that. What is this? Whoop. We're going to go this way. And we have to do 6 shadow nexuses illuminated. So if you can see... Oh, there is a rare. If you can see here, these little yellow dots, we're just going to go find them and shine light on them. That's it. Yes, we are definitely using the power of mist. Alright. This one. Go ahead and pick you up. Okay, so this is the parent pool. So this is where the light will start. We're going to face it this way, almost all the way to the darkness. Okay. And gently set it down. And then we're going to pick up another one. Now, they give you way more mirrors than you need, I promise. So don't stress out if you feel like your mirrors aren't going where they're supposed to go. They give you plenty. Okay. Now, you can't carry them when you get hit, so you will drop it, but don't worry. As long as you stand not in it, you should be fine. Oh, of course you're going to see me. Why wouldn't you? Okay, so while we're at it, we'll just... Oh my god, another void site. Every single delve. Man, I knew when I saw the void scythe in the grudge pit that I should have run back out and reset it so that we would get something different. But I didn't. And look, it cursed us. Every single one of these has had a stupid void scythe in it. And that grand banner was a big-ass void scythe, too. Hateful. Dislike. No. He's gonna fear me right off that cliff. That'd be bad. It's okay. I have to keep remembering that I moved my health bar over here for you guys. So this week we were supposed to be dual streaming. We were supposed to have 2 live streams, but one was a short and one was supposed to be shorts format and one was supposed to be long format. But I think that is part of why we couldn't go live at first, was because it was attempting to connect incorrectly. But then it ended up connecting correctly but incorrectly. I don't know if there were 2 long form ones. I don't know what was happening. But it's okay. Maybe we'll figure out the shorts thing next week. Because I heard that shorts format pushes out a different algorithm when you dual stream with a short format, vertical. I don't know how true that is, but I wanted to test it. Does anybody here also stream with shorts format? Like TikTok format? Okay. We're going to pick this one up and turn it over here so that it faces that thing. There we go. Of course, that's going to light up the whole dang room. Are you sure standing in the light is bad? Chance to be critically hit. Yeah, I guess it's bad. There's just so much of it. It's so hard to avoid. Poor attention span format. See, that's what I'm trying to, I was trying to grab those people though. Like, they might have poor attention span, but if it gets me the views. I did set up a layout for it and everything so it didn't look too wonky, but yeah, you're right. It does look really wonky. And like my face is peeking up over the gameplay, which is just weird because of the way you have to move it. I don't know, but I watched the setup video and the guy's like, "This is best. I get 9,000 views on my lives with this," and blah blah blah. And I was like, "Oh, well, that sounds great." But okay, so there's actually a few mirrors here. Valeria, you're in my way. Ooh, and a sparkle of interaction. You can barely see it. At least the light doesn't do damage to you while you're in it. I guess that's a positive. I do see another yellow dot right up ahead. And it looks like it also has a pack. Oh, of burrowers. Aren't we so lucky? Actually, burrowers aren't that bad. You just gotta avoid the stuff on the ground. Smack, smack, smack. Alright, over here. Yeah, totally, Mystic. That's the way you gotta do it, is you gotta have your main gameplay, and then like to the side of it, you gotta have some Subway Surfers or some Minecraft or something. And then you gotta have your model, or your face somewhere yapping at people. Yep, that's important. And then you gotta have like the live of the chat as well for some reason, because they don't have enough to look at, I guess. I don't know. I tend to, so on a couple of places like Facebook, I'll watch reels now and then. But on YouTube, I actually don't love shorts. I tend to fall into a rabbit hole when I start watching them, and I don't know when to stop scrolling. So like I'll flip down all the way to the bottom and then it'll stop. I literally won't stop until it stops loading them. And like that's just because I'm scrolling too fast. And I don't know if that's just part of my addictive personality or what the heck is that? Holy crap, have you ever seen one of those before? Oh! Did you see that? Oh, it's like some Subnautica stuff or something. The big clam mouth. It would have eaten me. Good thing I wasn't standing there. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Holy crab muffins. That was scary. Okay, we should be able to put you right there. And automatically light up number 3. Take a look at the map. Yep, we're just going to keep going all the way around. I'm sure we'll get there eventually. Well, I hope that it didn't fall down somewhere you didn't look. You know, you could have maybe called the gym and asked them if they'd seen it before you walked. But it's okay. You're just getting some extra legs in. That's all. Just think of it that way. It's got to find the positive. But silver lining. Some extra cardio to end your day. You'll sleep super great tonight. sparkle. Let's find another mirror. Go ahead and pick up this one. It is so hard to see the sparkles of interaction when they're in this yellow colored nastiness. Alright, we're going to face you down there. And then we'll pick up another one. I did see another one. Right? Yes, here. This one. To take with us. Nobody's there, but it's 20. Oh, okay. One of those types of gems. Gotcha. You like a key card in or something. Like you have a passcode. When I was teaching, I used to go to 24-hour fitness. Is that the one? Planet Fitness? Whichever the purple one is. I don't know which one the purple one is. And it was nice. I had the black pass or whatever, the platinum. I don't know what it was, but it was where I could also go to the little massage table. Let me tell you, that massage table probably saw more action out of me than any of the treadmills did. It was so nice after work to just go and lay in the little massagey bed. Okay, I'm gonna put that down there. Go ahead and grab up you guys. Did that not count? It should have counted. Oops. Watch the floor, watch the floor. I was trying to look at chat for a second, and that is never good with burrowers. Okay. Woo. Oh, goodness. There, that should be it. Yeah. Oh, no, he's back. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's because I'm in the darkness for too long? If I'm in the darkness too long? Maybe. Is he going to do it again? The little attack? Yeah, are you going to do it? Maybe he only does it if I go stand in it. I don't really want to go risk standing in it. That's so weird. No, he just that was weird. I don't know why it worked the other time. Bizarre. Okay. Okay. And there should be 2 more coming. So we've got that guy we can... Oh, I was going to say we could probably avoid. Actually, by just like skipping to the side as long as Valera doesn't decide she needs to pull him for some reason. And we'll go ahead and grab up these guys. In fact, we'll go all the way around so we can kind of scout ahead and clear up to here. Look, an Ultradon! Yeah, baby! We'll take them all the way to him. There's a pretty big pull, but I think we'll be alright. Stay out of the stuff, stand in the green, pick up the hearts when we see them. We'll be good. Valera, be good for you to put down the green again. Thank you. Keep an eye out. We do have our self-heals if we absolutely have to use them. I just really don't like to use them. I'm not really a people person either. I never went for the social aspect of the gym. Like, I didn't go with friends. I didn't work out with others. I know that a lot of people do. And when I was younger, like quite a bit younger, I would go to like fitness classes, and that was okay. I didn't mind those. But again, I never really made friends there. I just went because I liked doing the little dance workouts. So... It is weird to me that Planet Fitness does serve treats, like, or have unhealthy stuff just all the time. But it's been a long time since I've been there, since pre-COVID, since way, way before COVID, so. Maybe they don't do that anymore, because that is pretty bad when you think about it. Okay, I'm going to pick that up. I'm going to pick this one up so I don't forget it. Okay. And then we'll go back and we'll go ahead and grab up the sunshine. Not there. Oh, dang. Well, that's not great. I hope that it's just somewhere misplaced. Oh, goodness. Maybe it's in your pocket. Did you check your pocket? I have a treadmill here at home now that we actually got to refit it for the VR. So that when I play VR, like if I'm playing Skyrim or Red Dead Redemption or something in VR, then if I walk, it moves my character. And I think that's pretty cool. Boop. All right, I think we got it. We got it. Okay, what happens if we stand in this black stuff? Oh, take 10% of total health as shadow damage every second. Wow, that's quite a bit. I don't really want to deal with that skull crusher. If we could not, please not. No, I think he saw us. Nope, he didn't. Hey, nice. We got feared out of the way. For once, fear was good. Oh no. There's... Well... Oh. So you did find it? Okay, how do we get this to... I think we're going to have to like pull it back here a little and turn it this way. Alright, and we're gonna go ahead and try to sneak by these guys. Just both of them would be great. I'm not even going to worry about that sparkle of interaction. Alright, now how are we going to get... We need one mirror. I see it. We're going to have to fight these guys. Oh, dang it. Yeah. Ooh. Hello, buddy. Huh, okay. Okay, so you haven't found it yet. Well, I do hope that you find it. Although it would kind of suck if it was, like, just right under a pillow or something. Even though you'd already looked there. We have one more nexus to illuminate, and then I think we are pretty much done except for the final boss here. Very exciting. Rawr. These guys aren't hard to kill, they just take forever to kill. So, you know. Nah. Okay, I'm gonna pick you up, and then hopefully... Will this work? Yes! Okay, and we are gonna just go ahead and sneak by these guys, because, I'm not gonna fight them if we don't have to. It's so nice to be able to sneak past everything. When I play my other characters, they can't sneak, and it's like, oh god, I have to fight everything. So I am very aware that most of my content really only pertains to about, I don't know, 10% of the WoW population. But, if you can sneak around, this is the way to go. Oh my gosh, there he comes. Look, he's coming this way. Oh, it's the orb guy. Alright, we're gonna go over here to the light real fast. Oh, I thought that would have made him go away. Go away. There we go. Okay, he's gonna do the mouth thing. Yeah, that's so cool. Okay, we're gonna kill these orbs so that it breaks his, whatever that thing is. Shield. There we go. Right, no, there wouldn't be a reason for anybody to take it. And, like, even if they tried to take it, they would just flip it open and see that there was nothing in it. So it's not like they're gonna take it. Unless they needed one, I guess. Still, I still don't see the logic. But People are weird in what they just decide is valuable to them. Sometimes I do wish that we were a little more like Japan, where, like, I know that there are a lot of things in Japan that are different, where they can, like, leave their laptops out on the counter at a coffee shop while they go to the bathroom and not worry about it getting stolen, which I think is amazing. But it's just a different culture. Just weird, though, that everybody wouldn't be like that. I want to get clapped by the clam. Where'd he go? Oh, Valera, I wish you would just drop that stuff on the boss. Because, like, I'm always going to be on the boss. This is the guy that, like, leaves the room. Oh, there's the rare way up there. Fat lot of good it does us now. Oh my god, he's so obnoxious. I wish he would stay in his little room area and not spawn these annoying little balls. Mechanics suck. Urgh. No, you can't have anything nice here. And yeah, to be fair, we make it that way though. Like, if you're not paying people enough so they feel like they're backed into a corner to provide for themselves or their family. Now, that's not everybody. I'm not, saying it's like that for everybody. But like, some of those people feel like they don't have a choice but to do something ethically immoral in order to justify living, which sucks. It should never be that way. Oh my god, is he just gonna go like all the way down the hole? I didn't pull those people on purpose, sir. But I just, yep, see, there they go. Knew that would happen. We like the extra challenge, right? Yeah, if we tell ourselves that, then it becomes true. Big shots. Oh no, apparently you also got trapped out by him moving down the hallway and pulling half the dungeon. Don't worry. I'll get him. I will avenge. Rawr. And I hope you were successful in your next attempt. Oh no, I died. How? How? I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at chat. I will blame the government. Absolutely. I don't like to talk about politics and stuff, but dang. Like, it's just not okay. I'm living paycheck to paycheck, and I am a college professor, guys. It should never be that way. Like, I should be able to save up for a vacation or save up for. He left his little orb, and I can't. I can't. I can't purchase a new vehicle. We have to use this really old, beat up car that's as old as my son, and that's just crazy. It's insane that I feel like 10 years ago it wasn't this bad. And I don't know what has happened, but they've got to figure it out. Like, get it together, guys. Yeah, I fell again. It's okay. I fell for a good reason. I was ranting. I apparently can't talk and DPS at the same time. We're learning something about me. When I get really passionate with chat, I can't focus. Oh, look, there's that gray guy. Hold on. There you go. Go ahead and trigger him, then he's not a problem. Okay, we gotta focus this guy a little faster. Maybe he won't get that far. Can you? Okay. There we go. Ooh, that was really close. Could you hear the thump? Oh, goodness. Okay, he's halfway. That's good. As long as he doesn't go down the I don't know. Yeah, I got so passionate about it, it killed me, guys. That's just, I'm just, rah, 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 rah. I got a little, rah, 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 rah. Yeah, and it is your fault if you guys hadn't brought it up in the first place. Yeah, Jim, it's your fault for losing your earbud case and me thinking that it might have been stolen, and then we had to talk about why someone would steal. So in reality, everyone can blame Jim, and he can go to bed tonight knowing that it was his fault that I died the second time. He'll probably sleep more soundly because of it. I know he does like the chaos. It's a theme with my people. Yep. Everybody say thank you. Okay. I feel like we need to go find some light real fast just to stand in, like just to like reset whatever that little timer is. It may or may not have killed me a minute ago. I don't know. I'm gonna have to watch it back because I literally was not looking at the screen. I look away, I check chat, I look back, and I'm dead. It's no good. Okay. I didn't even see the sides of the screen flashing. See, if he just stays in his room, everything's fine. It's when he wanders away that we have a problem. Yes, it is. It couldn't possibly be a skill issue because I am very good at this game. So, obviously that's not right. That can't possibly be it. Look, see, he's gonna die here in a second. And then, oh my god, he moved again. Stop. There. See? See? All better. Always get all the precious, wonderful, wonderful undercoins. I don't think I've ever spent any of these undercoins. I have almost 30,000 of them. Alright, we did really good. That's awesome. Let me go in here. Copy. Paste. Shadow Enclave updated. Alright, now we get to go do Daggerspine Point according to our to-do list. Leave Delve. Cool. Only when he wanders around. Yeah, you should go for walks more often, apparently, when I'm live. Yeah. It is only... No, if he went down the hallway into that light, and then I got... That was the problem. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Get another drinky drink. Because we had a loading screen. Every time there's a loading screen, we should probably just take a little sippy sip so that we stay hydrated. And maybe even get a snacky snack, but I don't have any on me, and I'm not really feeling very hungry. I did have fajitas right before stream, though, so. Alright, Daggerspine Point is out here today in Eversong Woods. So we're just gonna go, and we're gonna pick which things we want to deal with, and then we'll zone in and murder everything, because that's what we do. Don't forget to stretch. Oh, fine. Okay, just give me a second. Hold on. Let me land. Okay. Twist and arms up. You can't see it because my model doesn't do facial or hand tracking, but yeah, I am stretching. I promise. Nah. Okay. Right. Good deal. So Daggerspine Point's kind of cool. And so is Broken Throne, because you get to choose the challenges, and they give you like a certain amount of spoils. So yesterday evening, I was testing out my layout to make sure that everything would fit in the shorts thing that we didn't end up using. And I actually got an achievement for the ritual sites. Let me see if I can pull it up. Where's expansion features? Ritual sites. So the only ritual site things I have left to do, I have to do with other people, with 3 or more party members. So, like, I'll have to find other people to play with. I'm not going to do that tonight. But what I did was there was a challenge for this malevolent boon where you would have the boon challenge present, but then you weren't allowed to like do anything about it. You had to leave it on, like you couldn't turn it off. It was really annoying. Here it is, without destroying the dark obelisks. That was yesterday, right? Yes, yesterday. And I also got tier 5 with the Embers challenge present with 1 Ember still active. I actually just left them all active. It wasn't a big deal. So because that wasn't that hard, I'm actually just going to leave it. Because it does give 20% rather than the 10% of the tainted. And to be honest, having that stuff spill underneath you every single time is a pain in the butt. So this, once you're a high enough level, becomes non-existent challenge. I do not know about tier 6. We are going to get that in about 2 weeks. We'll have new content coming. Tier 6 will reward mythic crests. And I heard they're removing the cap. So we'll have to wait and see. But that would be nice because then we would want to min-max the percentages we're doing here. Like we would want to use embers instead of probably tendrils. Or you'd want to turn all of them on. I mean, I don't know how that would work. But I don't mind tendrils because sometimes I need the roots. And I think we're going to leave malevolent boons on because they're not that big of a deal. Just ignore the obelisks. Wow, we've been at this 2 hours already? Awesome. Go us. All right. I believe that we have gotten all of the mounts and pets from here. But sometimes, so if you are here and you are looking for one of the mounts, let me go to the mount collection. Mounts. Oh my goodness, what was it? The Void Touched Snapdragon comes from Dagger Spine Point, and he looks like this. And he is found in some debris. So here, he's just this little void guy. Shadow lizard. Dragon. Water. I don't know what he is. But anyway, he comes from some debris. If you go ahead and path along the coastline on either side all the way. So like I would just like do a little path here. And then around here. And then here. And then along here. You may see a little like thing of debris. Sometimes it'll have a little bottle in it floating. You'll be able to click it. And he has a chance to spawn. A pretty high chance to spawn from there. I don't remember if you have to fight him first and then you get him, or if he just goes into your bag. I don't remember. That was a long time ago. Whoop! Almost ran right into that guy's face. Let's zoom out a little. Goodness. But he does come from here. And I think there was a pet too, but I don't remember how I got it. I don't really collect the pets. They just happen. It may have been like in a treasure chest or something. He's gonna pull, most likely. Yep, but no big deal. So you can see she has that little thing pointing towards this obelisk over here. It's empowering her. I don't really care because she's not doing too much damage, but I would like to pick up a little health there. But if you find that that becomes a problem, then you do need to go turn that obelisk off before you fight her. If possible. Because it will make her stronger. Like quite a bit, I believe. Boop. I kind of really want this treasure chest, so I'm going to go ahead and just deal with you guys. Yeah, it's okay. I know you're all going to see me, but it's a really big chest, so, you know, kind of want it. Forgot Valera's not here helping me. This place is so much like a delve. But she's not here to heal me, so I gotta pick up these little green things and occasionally even pop myself heal. You're back and you're scared. Why are you scared? Oh no. What happened? Maybe she could come a little closer. I don't really want to piss off those things back there. Okay. And This will increase our spoils 50, which is quite a bit. The little ones aren't worth as much, but I have never actually tried to run this whole place and clear it out completely and get every single spoil and every single treasure. I guess that could be something we do someday. Now that all of the bosses spawn. So there's a boss here, there's a boss here, there's another boss that flies around here, and then there's the big, huge boss that's going to be way out there. You can see him. We're going to deal with this guy here in a second. And all of them, like, I don't think when I did my delve video initially, or not delve video, but when I did my Dagger Spine Point video initially, we did not have all that unlocked because some of these rares only unlock through the renown. So by leveling it up, basically. But now that we have them all, I should probably do an updated video on that. Probably. A bug? Oh, a mosquito. No, that's no good. Mosquitoes, though, mosquitoes are attracted to carbon dioxide. So like the carbon dioxide from your breath. So brush your teeth. And then make sure you're wearing long sleeves and not red. They are also attracted to the color red. I know that's a weird thing, but mosquitoes love carbon dioxide and red. Another chest. I guess this is not the time to open that. Oopsie. I got distracted. Treasure. Okay. So we killed the worm. No big deal. We're going to get this guy. Semi-big deal. But not really. Then we can get the treasure chest. And that's both of them. So we got all 100 for those. There are usually 2 of these big chests around the map. I do not always get them because they are not always in a easy pathing area. But in this case they were. So that's nice. We're going to go ahead and clear this little peninsula. Well, no, I'm not saying stop breathing. I'm just saying brush your teeth so that the carbon dioxide is, like, masked. So it's not as attracted to you, and maybe it'll be attracted to someone else. Oh, no, that's too many. That's true. You could just try to find it and smoosh it. Maybe not everybody has as sensitive hearing as I do, but I can hear them flying around. They make a really high-pitched, whiny, buzzy noise. So if it's flying around, you might be able to pinpoint it. Just make it really quiet. Like, mute my stream and listen really close. You might be able to hear it. Bzzz, like that. You found it! That's great, Jim! I'm so happy! I mean, it wasn't your pockets at least, so there's that. So was it just like really deep in the bag? Ooh. Ooh, let's not get grabbed by that. Alright, I know how to kill you. Then we're gonna go kill this guy over here. Yeah. But now you can go to bed, so that's good. Maybe you can have a dream about losing your earbud case again. I'm glad you found them. Yes, absolutely. No. Second. Same. Ditto. I have learned to get along with most of the bugs in my house. We live out in the country, so a lot of the bugs that, even though they might be a little scary, a lot of the times that they are not bad. They're just doing their job. But yeah, with spiders, that's really hard for me to deal with. Spiders are just scary looking. We're going to grab this guy and this one at the same time. Yep. 2 for 1 deal. Oh yeah, you got to stay close to this guy or he'll just do like a ranged attack. So if you want to move him, you've got to move him in little tiny little increments. He's a pain in the butt, but no big deal. People put down those little pools, though, and they're gross. Nobody likes that. Don't stand in the snot. Alright. We're gonna go the other side, away from the foyer. I think my problem with spiders is just that they look scary. I know that they're not, and most of the time they don't really care. Like, they're just spiders, they're just living their life. They probably don't even know you exist. But man, they just look like they want to jump on you. You know, I know they don't. I know they're not gonna leap at me or bite me or they don't care about me. They're just being their little spider self. But oh, yeah, sometimes they're pretty scary. My son had one tried to attack him. Some spiders can be pretty scary. Territorial, I don't know. Good night, Jim. Thanks for helping us test the stream. I'm so glad we got it working. Oh, Lord. No, thank you. Do a little heal up there. Oh no, I'm gonna get caught in that rooted. Yep, that's okay. It's okay. It just means we took a little extra damage. Oh my god, no. I thought camel spiders were only like overseas. I didn't know we had camel spiders here in the States. We don't, right? They're humongous. Or those bird-eating spiders in Australia. No, thank you. I don't see why they need to be that big. That seems a little unnecessary. At that point, are they really spiders, or are they just some sort of mutant crab? Like land crab? I think that moths and butterflies are pretty. I like a few other bugs. I think there are quite a few really pretty bugs. In fact, even some spiders, like the peacock spiders, they're super pretty. Kind of cool. They do this little dance, you know, and that's neat. But that doesn't mean I want to necessarily pet one or have it any in my life. Why are there more than one of these guys? Oh, that doesn't seem right. Is he supposed to have more than one? I don't think so. Was it just like he summoned another? Oh gosh, I hope so. Okay. That's fine. Look at all these green little balls popping up. Tarantulas. I wanted a pet tarantula when I was teaching. I wanted one for my classroom. I'm not really sure why I wanted one for my classroom. I probably wouldn't have liked having it. But I had a pet snake. His name was Monty. He was a ball python. And he was so cool. And a lot of the students, I helped them get over a fear that that they had, you know, because they didn't realize that snakes weren't that bad. So that was kind of cool. And I guess I thought the tarantula would do the same thing, but I don't know. Like, I like snakes, but, you know, spiders are different. Don't know. Yes, if you are eating something that large, absolutely. Yeah, because my cats eat birds. Like, they catch birds in the wild. So if a spider is big enough to be catching birds in the wild, then you've got, yeah. Yep. Apex predator. Oh, you want to play? Okay, we'll play. Alright, I didn't really want to pull both him and the void binder, but see, that's the problem. Okay, so here's what's going to happen. I'm probably going to die. Okay, because not only did that Naga guy pull, but the void binder and this guy. Bad. That was just bad all around. I can't even blame Chad on that one because I just got knocked into the guy. I did not know tarantulas could live that long. I guess I really thought they were just short-lived. Well, peacock spiders, yeah, I mean, they're still scary, but, like, they do a little dance, and they're kind of cute. And they're prettier than other spiders. Alright, we're going to try killing just this guy. and not pull the other guys. We'll see how that works. The problem with this guy is that purple stuff, when you're in the water, you can't see when it's underneath you very well. So I probably could have fought him better if we'd have stayed on land, but I really was trying to avoid that big Naga guy. Whatever. It's fine. Happens. If you could just die, that'd be great. Ooh. I saw a documentary on peacock spiders or something. I think it was a David Attenborough thing. And it was like drumming its little leggies and wiggling its butt. And the colors were so pretty. And I was like, oh, that spider's not so bad. Like, I wouldn't want it to crawl on me. But, you know, it was kind of cute. Okay, so even though it says we can move on, we are going to come over here and kill this guy because he's worth it. Ooh, goodness. And he's actually not that hard to kill by himself. It's just we had those other guys. Because really all you have to do is avoid these pools the best you can. Like, you can't always avoid the splashes, but you can avoid these circles. And the big circle. Big circle knocks you up and drops you back down. I could probably mitigate some of that damage by swapping to cat form right before that happens. Because my cat form I take reduced fall damage, because cat. But it's okay. I healed up pretty fast after. Good deal. Definitely worth it. So I have a tarantula story where I saw a real life tarantula. When I was little, I was in Girl Scouts and we went on a summer camping trip for a weekend. And we went to this campground in, like, I don't know, Brown Bowie, Texas, or somewhere in Texas. It was in the hill country. And I didn't realize that Texas had tarantulas. But I learned because we were at the campground and there was a tree and the side of the tree bark was moving. And it turns out that the tarantulas had hatched. And so the babies were very large. I don't know if they hatched and just like grew up a little, or if they hatched and they were that big when they hatched. But it was probably one of the scariest, and maybe that's why I don't love spiders. Thinking back now, because I was like, I don't know, 9 or maybe 10 years old. And they didn't like attack us, they didn't run at us or anything. It wasn't like that scary, but like it was still scary. You know? Yeah. Tree bark shouldn't move like that. It was definitely bad. Yeah. It was bad. And I think that was around the time that... Okay, so I know you guys know I'm old. But this movie called Arachnophobia, literally called... Yeah, back in my day. Arachnophobia came out. And it was about spiders, like, that had come in through a banana crate and, like, terrorized this town, right? And... it was listed, I am not kidding you, it was listed in the comedy section. Not the horror section, where it should have been. The comedy section. Now, as a child, why did he pull from across the room? No reason. I don't know why it was in the comedy section. I guess maybe it had some jokes in it, like, or maybe it was just a really bad movie, but when I was younger, and just a kid, it was not funny. Now, maybe I could watch it back and it would be funny now. Probably not. Now that I'm thinking about it, no. Maybe it was just misshelved, except it was always there, listed as a comedy. So, everything is bigger in Texas. I actually lived in Texas for quite a long time. From the time I was 7 until I was 22. Yeah. I graduated high school in Texas. But Texas is too hot for me. I did move away very quickly. But I tend to wilt in the heat. I do not do well in hot temperatures. It makes my heart rate soar for some reason. Yeah. Actually, I have to go see the cardiologist tomorrow. So you guys might get a health update soon. They're probably going to want more tests. Ever since COVID, I've just been having more and more problems. But I don't think it's long COVID. Like, But I don't know. I don't know what it is. I wish somebody would tell me, though, so I could stop feeling this way. I can tell you live in Texas. That's probably why it's boiling there. Something is sort of up with my heart, I guess. So ever since I was a teenager, I have had issues with fainting along with the epilepsy, and some other stuff. And they thought it was just the epilepsy. But my heart rate, when I stand, will like jump up quite a bit. So if I am not seated with my legs raised or laying down, my heart is working harder than it needs to be, and we don't know why. It could be POTS. It could be some sort of orthostatic something. It could be a nervous system. It could be dysautonomia. Unfortunately, you have to go through like 12 doctors before one of them will agree with another that it might be this thing that you may have, even though there are 100 tests they could probably run to figure it out. And I'm not really sure why it's that way, but I have to assume it's greed. The more doctors that see you, the more money you have to pay. Item level 269, that is what we were looking for right there. So at the end of the week, when we get our new chest, we will hopefully have a chance to get one of these. It's a very rare chance, because I have a chance to get all of this gear. But I need one of these to drop at hero level. So right now they're both champion level, but everything else, if you see, is hero level. Right? 276. These are 263. They are holding me back. Not a ton, but they are holding me back. So it could be better. I would like it to be 285. Would be nice. Yeah. Eight-Legged Freaks. I have not seen that movie because it sounded like arachnophobia. And I was like, nope, I'm not watching another spider movie ever. Spider-Man. That was about as close as I got to a spider movie. Mm-hmm. Yeah, POTS is pretty common. I think it is more common than people think. But I am also, like, I've just got a bunch of stuff wrong with me, guys. I'm a walking problem. But I am hopeful that tomorrow this cardiologist will... All right, let's go ahead and check marky off that. The cardiologist will order some tests. There are a couple tests that I would really like to have them order. I'm going to wait and see what they say before I suggest them. I would like them to order a tilt table test. I believe that would tell them immediately if I had POTS or some sort of orthostatic tension, because they would be able to see immediately that I can go from laying down to standing up and my heart rate will go like a crazy person. In fact, I went on a cruise with my mom a year or so ago, and we were in... Where were we? Cozumel. And we went for a downtown walk. And my heart rate, I looked fine. I was walking around fine. It went from fine to 156 beats a minute. And my face turned all red and I had to lay down. It was very embarrassing. It was awful. This nice couple, just a pair of strangers, very nice couple, bought me a bottle because they spoke Spanish and I did not. And they bought me a bottle of electrolyte water, and that helped a little. And so now I have to like really watch my salt intake. And even though, you know, everybody says, oh, you need a low sodium diet. In fact, a low sodium diet makes my life a lot worse. I actually need the sodium. I crave salt sometimes, like pickle juice. That's good. The electrolytes. Yum. I don't actually like Pedialyte. I think it tastes gross. It's slimy. But I do have a couple powders, electrolyte powders that I use. They're really good. So there was a car-sized spider. Yeah, okay, well, at least that is a little... I could probably manage that because that's not as realistic. Like arachnophobia, the spiders were all like tarantulas sized. They were real spiders. And it was awful. It was awful. Ugh. Yes, every light is on in my dashboard. Absolutely. It seems that way. especially if it is hot outside or if I have been standing more than 10 minutes. In fact, there are some mornings when I will wake up and I will get moving around. And if I am up more than about 10 minutes, I get extremely nauseous and sometimes I throw up. And it's just because my heart rate has gone through the roof. I used to wear a watch, but unfortunately Apple Watches and things like that are really meant for you to be more active and to encourage that kind of thing. And being active makes it worse. So every time it would tell me to stand, it'd be like, oh goody, here we go. It's time to ride the dizzy train. But I know there are some armbands out there that supposedly are good for people with illnesses like this, that it'll monitor and tell you when to slow down. So I may have to look into those someday if I can ever afford them. All right. We are back in Silvermoon. We have done all of our things. So now we're going to look at our achievements and stuff, I guess. Oh, let me take you to the barbershop. Yeah. Where's the barbershop? Let's go ask a guard. Excuse me. Where's a guard? They're usually all over the place. There's one. Hey, buddy. Could you tell me the way to the barber shop? Mark it on my map for me. Thank you. Actually, let's go up here to my map and I'm going to disable people. Where's people? Oh, God. Auctioneer, banker, mailbox, fine fish, fine lumber. Okay, I'm going to turn them on and then turn them back off. No, I need you to stop. There we go. Okay. They were all over the mini-map. I usually only turn that on when I'm doing PvP because I need to be able to see when the bad guys are coming. He said he marked it on my map. There it is. Barber. And you can come see all my forms. My forms. I had really low vitamin D for a little while, but they gave me a special tablet to take for a month. Like I had to take one a week, and they were huge. Vitamin D tablets. All right. We're at the barber shop. We're going to come over here, and we're going to take a look at all the cool things that I can turn into. Whoa. That's a hi there, guys. Hi. That's my face. Okay. So this is just my human form, or Haranir form. That's the race that I went with here because it had the hair color that would allow it for me to be me. But we have lots of different bear forms that we could be. So this is the default Haranir, is the quill bear. And there are quite a few colors of that, I think. If we go down here, we can change the color if we wanted to. I have it this one because purple. It was the closest to purple and green that I could get. But yeah, it's got quite a few forms. We also have this one where I could be like a stone bear. He's kind of cool. I have this one, which is just a brown version, a gray version, and a black and red version. This is like the war version. Rawr. And we have the stone paw, who I almost went with this one. I thought that it was really cool that it was stone and grass, which was the earthy theme, but it just didn't have the right... I don't know. It just wasn't green enough for me, I think. And it didn't have any real purple. Like, this is blue, not purple. So we didn't go with that one. But that one is pretty cool. There is this purple one, but I don't have it because I didn't do the Order Hall campaign. When I played whichever expansion it was that had the Order Hall, the War Within, no, it was, I don't know, 2 or 3 ago, before Dragonflight. I didn't do Druid. I was playing Hunter. So I didn't get any of the Druid stuff. I have the avatar of Ursol in a couple colors. Green. This one would have been okay as well. Or this one, maybe. Was pretty cool. And there's a red one, but I don't have it. And then I have these two, which this one's kind of cool, but it was just, you know. My favorite colors are green and purple. Like this one would have been cool. This Fall into Nightmare one. Except, like, he looks like he's, like, mangy. So we don't want that. These ones are pretty cool. I like the little bone armor. That's neat. But I don't have that one. Because you have to get 1,000 honorable kills after unlocking this. After you complete 30 Legion dungeons. Like, there's just so much you have to do. This one is a favorite one for a lot of people. And I could easily go get him by killing Aurostar the Hibernating. And it does look very cool. It has the purple and green, but I see it everywhere. So because I see it everywhere, I felt like it wouldn't be as unique to use. This one's pretty cute too. But I wish it had more purple in it. Like I wish the flowers were purple or that I could change them. And then this one's just adorable. So I don't have it, so I can't click it. But look how adorable. Armor guard. Yeah. So that one's pretty cool. We may have to go find them and go ahead and add them to our collection so we can be them occasionally. Like on like, I don't know, sometime when we need to be kawaii. But anyway, we'll go back to using our quill bear because that's what you're used to seeing from me. Then we have cat forms. Now, I chose this one because it was purple and green. 100% love purple. Yeah, purple is the best, right? But purple and green, this one, when I had crappy graphics, looked really awesome because this was all smooth and pretty. It looked like fur. And I did not realize it was that I was so wrinkly. Like, guys, I know I'm old, but dang. And I have like these cuts or something on my flanks. Like, I thought they were just spots. I don't think they're spots. I think they're like, I don't know, I'm rotting away or something. I didn't realize I was going to be so ugly. But anyway, this is the one we do use because of the colors. But I have lots to choose from. So hold on, strap in. Here we go. Yes, they are like a bear and an eagle. They're super cute. We have Wolverine, which is the default for Haranir. So technically, like, this is the one I should have gone with. But it just wasn't, like, yeah, it's more like my bear. You know, same color scheme. Woof. And it kind of looks cool. But I just really like being a cat. I do have the Fangs of Ashmane. So these are pretty awesome. They just give you a cool armor. And then this is another one that I use pretty regularly, is this wood one with the green. But it doesn't have purple. Again, I wish that it had, like, maybe that the runes, instead of being teal, were purple. That'd be cool for me, but we can't have everything. And it does come in a few different versions. I don't have this one, which is from the Order Hall campaign. Again, I didn't do the Order Hall with him. This one's pretty cool also, but again, no purple. So, but it does have a purple version, which is also pretty cool. I've used this one before. Not bad. Not bad. And this one's just a generic, but it's pretty cool. And then there's a white form that I do not have. This is the one we use, but it also has a different version, which is more blue and red. And then this purpley one, which I have not reached honor level 80, and I don't know if I ever will, but maybe. This is the ghost one, which is pretty neat. And then there's another owlberry one. I do not have this one. These were Legion dungeons. And then the Druid of the Flame is very cool. I do have this one. And I can make this one turn purple by using a toy to change my flame effect. Or maybe it's a pet. But either way, it turns it purple. And that's pretty cool. But again, no green. So, What else do we have? Then we have these Dream Sabers, which are really neat. I don't know how to unlock them. The Silent Mark of the Dream Saber, I think we can do ourselves. But I don't know how to unlock this one. But he's kind of cool too. It's just this tiger looking guy. He kind of looks like those Mist of Pandaria tigers, the Shadow Pan tigers. But, all right, let's go back to this one. And we'll look at Moonkin. So I don't play Moonkin. Moonkin is just another DPS type, just like the cat form. But I've never played it. It's Balanced Druid. It's pretty cool, but I've never played it. And it has a few different cool forms. Some of them are kind of cute. This one I thought was pretty neat because you're like a bat, but also an owl. It would be cool if you could fly, but you can't. There's also the Root Haunter, which is a lighter version of the owl bear, which is what the Moonkin form is. Originally, I think they were called like Boomkins is what we call them, because they did boom damage or whatever. But so I do have those forms. I think those are the only two, and they come in different colors. So this one has like different feather colors. This one would be okay. I could probably use this one if I had to. But he's just so round. I don't want to be so round. And you can have a different beak. So, like, you know, you can customize quite a bit. Like eyebrows and whiskers. Oh my gosh. Look, I could be like a dwarf. Okay. But the bat bear, I guess, is pretty cool. And you can change the ears on this to be a little different. I mean, there's not a ton. Like I said, I don't use this one, so. Then we have the I'm going to skip flight form for now. We have the aquatic form, which comes in axolotl, orca, dolphin, tide skipper, which is just a fancier dolphin, and this really cool, you can't see the tail, but it's like a big whisker koi fish. It's so pretty. And I don't have this one. I don't have any of them. But I do like my little axolotl. He's kind of cool. And then travel form. Travel form has quite a few as well that I don't have. Cheetah, the regular doe, stag with more crystals. This one is really cool, and I do need to go find him because, like, look how awesome this is, guys. Isn't he cool? He's pretty cool. And he comes in a few different colors, like 4, I think. So here and here. That one's pretty cool too. And a green one. Silent Mark of the Dream Talon. I know the silent marks. Those ones are easy to get. We just have to go get them. So that's cool. And then the Glade Heart, which I think are also very pretty. So we could get this form as well pretty easily because it's a silent mark. To get that, you just have to go get an item and use it 10 times on the creature to learn its form. So it's just a matter of going. Oh, Sophie, well, thanks for stopping by. I hope you have a great evening. Thank you for the like, of course. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. I'm going to be playing again on Friday. Not Warcraft. We're going to be playing Pal World. So maybe I'll see you there. Have a great week. Yep, so we got Glade Hearts, and then we do have flying forms. I don't have as many of these unlocked as I would like. I can be the bat, which is... This is part of the reason I saved him for last, because like they're flappy up and down and it kind of makes me a little sick. Okay, I use the Scorn Wing because it's the most recent form that I earned from using Legion. So I did the Legion remix and I got this cool form, which is very detailed. That's part of the reason I like it. But there are other forms. Whoops. We have the Shimmering Arden Moth, which is a moth and so cute. And a sable one. We have the Nightwing Raven, which is so cool, but I have to go on my Alliance character to get it because it's in an area I can't get to. And then there's a Duskwing Raven, which we can get a mark for, but it's not as pretty as the black one. There's this really ugly bat, but hey, some people, if you were playing like a vampire type character, maybe this would work really well for your RP. There's this one, which only recently became available to solo. Used to be you could only get it from a raid, I think. But now I can probably go back and solo that and try to get this form. Very cool looking. A lot of people are using it right now, though, because it became more available. So, not bad. Just, I don't necessarily like to use what everybody is using. We have another really ugly bat. And then we've got these 2 really pretty little sleepy owls. Which are pretty close to this one as well. I wish they would swap these 2, because then they would all go together, but whatever. Yeah. So we use the Scorn Wing because it's cooler looking than the bat. Yeah, and the problem is I do only see the purple. That's true. That's true. I just like to go with my character's colors. However, I will say, this is not my only druid, guys. So don't think... This is just the one I use for all my delves and stuff from my content. But I actually have quite a few. I actually have quite a few characters. I think I have four druids, maybe. So not all of them are purple and green. Promise. Okay, I promise. Yeah. So, but those are all the forms that I have now. I'm hoping they will add more. And then also, like, that's just partially for Haranir. Like, if I were to swap, I've never rolled a troll druid before, but troll druids have really cool forms that are more... like there's a raptor-y one, and they're more dinosaur themed, I guess. I don't want to say dinosaurs, but yeah, they were kind of like dinosaur-y. And then there's just a bunch of different races that have the ability to switch into other things. So there are so many other druid forms for Cat and Moonkin and all of that. So they're so awesome. And maybe one day we'll get to see all of them. That would be cool. I do want to eventually be able to turn into anything I want to. That's kind of the goal. The very first character I ever played, right before Burning Crusade, was a druid. And the only reason I started playing this game in the first place was because my friend told me that I had to play it because I'd be able to turn into a cat. And you know what? I can turn into a cat. And so the game is that's just how I started playing. Now, I did get away from Druid for a little while. Warlords of Draenor, I played a priest and a hunter as my mains. So it's not always Druid all the time. But this expansion has really been really good for Druids, I think. What else are we doing? We do have some things to do. We have to go to the Gulf of Memory. I have a chest that I know where it's at. That would be nice. We also need to... Actually, we can do these two quests here because we got to go do Void Assaults anyway. We have to defeat 13, 14... 3 more creatures with Advanced Void Corruption and rescue, like, 26 more people from the Void Strikes. So let's go check out what Void Strikes are available. Over in the Troll area. What's it called? Zulamon. How close are we? 70%? Yeah, we might even get some fancy field accolades today. So pretty. It's Wednesday, my druids. I hope you're all having a wonderful Wednesday. Oof, it is wet. Gross. Okay. Let's go ahead and see ethereal forces. Sure. Now, I kind of find these void assaults to be a little obnoxious. I'm going to do them until I have all the achievements. But I find them to be obnoxious because here's what I could do if I wanted to. I could come sit here and I could fish at this spot until the other people who are around come and finish this event thing. And then it would give me the field accolades. Well, it moved now. But it would give it to me for not even participating. And like, that's not okay. The amount of times I go to an area and people are not, especially towards the end of the week, like on Sunday or Monday. I won't even talk about how long it took me to do this stuff last week. But I had to wait until Sunday to get it done. And so I came, it was in Eversong Woods, and I was doing my little spots, and it was like no one was around. And then when someone would show up, they'd show up and they'd come and sit and watch me do it. And it's like, you know, it would go faster if you'd help. Just saying. So, I don't know. I guess I'm a little bitter about them. I don't think they're that well done. I think that I'm not sure how it could be done better. But I'm pretty sure there's a better way to do it. Pretty sure. I hope these things drop the heirlooms because I didn't even pay attention. Yes, they do. Okay. So I see that they're on the floor as well. Oh. Can I pick it up while you're attacking me? No. Okay. Sometimes you can. Look, there's a guy. He's helping. That's good. Oh, which reminds me. Boop. I always forget to put on my buff. Alright, slide around, see if we can find any clumpies of people. Prefer clumpies. But that's okay. So eventually one of these will spawn where we have to kill a bunch of animals or things that have gone wild, and in that one what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to find the larger creatures and target them in order to get the last 3 creatures here. And then I'm not really sure what counts for the rescued forces. I think it's just any time that there's a person or a thing to click on, because it did count the other day for something I was doing. But I don't remember what it was. I guess we could also queue for some PvP if we wanted to. But I want to make sure that we get... We're at 74% on this one. So it'd be nice if we could finish this off and get that field satchel done. See other people? There was like one other guy helping. We're at 50%, so I know it's not just me. The amount of people, not yesterday, but this week, that were sitting at the entrance to Silvermoon waiting for the big thing, this one to spawn. They're just sitting there. You know, it will spawn faster if you go out and do these. Like, that's what fills up this bar. So if everybody would stop just sitting here, I bet if I flew over there, I would see a bunch of people just sitting there waiting. And they just park their characters there. And they just farm those satchels, which I also don't understand because they're not that worth it. But, I mean, I would assume if you're using this to level alts, you'd want to actually be going out and leveling the alts. This would probably not be the best way to do it, but I guess you could do it this way. So I don't know. I don't know why they're just sitting there. I would assume that there's something in the satchels they want. It's weird. If you're going to play the game, play the game. But maybe that's how they like playing. I don't know. Boop. Boop. 86%. I'm getting there. All right. Not bad, not bad. Oh, corrupted Reventusk protectors slain. 3. Looks like there's one over here, so we'll go ahead and just go up and deal with it. Bam. Hey, big masked bear. You're cool looking. Well, I just back up a little, though. Yeah, you're pretty cool. Smacky smack. Ooh. Think the other people are taking care of the other ones? I hope so. I don't know where they would be. But I know I'm taking care of this one, and that's what matters. As I take care of my stuff, I can trust other people will take care of theirs. Oops, wrong button. Oh yeah, here comes a friend. Thank you, my friend. In fact, super thank you. I always try to buff people that come and do their job. It's just kind of a silent thank you. So, unless they're like Alliance, and then I can't. Not that I don't want to. I try. Sometimes I forget. Let's see, what else we got going on? One up here. Do you see or are we done? Did we do it? Who's left? Not you. You don't count. That's weird, because, like, the thing went away. Oh, it still wants me to do ransacked heirlooms. Oh, so it wants me to do the world quest. Oh, okay, okay. No, thank you. All right, let's see. 78%. See, we did fill it up a little. Let's go to town. Boop. Not that I don't want to do the heirlooms quest, but I don't need to do the heirlooms quest. If we go back in that area, I will finish it, I guess. Twilight Infiltrators Slains. Oh, I did this one earlier today. Not today, yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. Oh, it only spawns a couple at a time. That's gonna be a pain in the butt. We might be able to spawn 4 over here. Go ahead and hit this. And then go over here and hit this. Oh yeah, look at us. This should do a nice little chunky here. Damn. Yeah, not too bad. Hey, buddy. I'm gonna sell some stuff to you real fast because my bags, I can tell they're getting full. Oh, we got some things to open. Yeah, we do. Yeah, I see another crate over there. Somewhere here. Rawr. Very cool. These ones come back. Oh, that's nice. Oh, okay, never mind. Stop each group of cultists from escaping. Okay. So there's a group over here. They're gonna be under the bridge. I think I've fought this group before. And if we pull them over here to this pile of... Oh, that's a big rat. Jeez Louise. Yeah. If we fight all of these here, then we should be able to move these crates. We gotta kill all these guys. All of them. And even these ones. All of them. Pick them all up. All of them. And these guys over here too? All of them. Rawr. Oh yeah. Man, Guardian Druid's just the best. That's annoying. Hey, what's wrong with him? He's immune to damage. That's no good. How do we kill him? Is there a guy we're missing? Yes. And this guy. Should make him... Oh, did they, like, path him around? Because, like, we're playing hide and seek. Where'd the captain go? Oh, no. Oh, well. He should be damageable now. Wherever he went. How come I can't fly? Why? Why? No. No. Why? There we go. Weird. Yeah, I'm not really sure Okay, let's go the other area, I guess. Maybe we have to kill all of them and then... maybe it's broken. That happens. What about over here? Is there a guy here? No guy here. Guy's here, though. Well, we'll just go ahead and take care of these guys then. Whatever. Hopefully that other guy took care of the captain, because I don't think he did. It's not dead. Maybe it despawned, and it'll come back. I don't know. I'm pretty sure if we kill all his little friends, that he should be attackable. I'm also pretty sure I could solo this. Probably. Yeah, probably. Bring them over here. I think that's all of them. I don't see any other ones. Which means... can I attack them? Nearby shadecasters warp the space. Where? I don't see any other shadecasters. Do you see any other shadecasters? Where the we shouldn't make this so convoluted. No. Weird. Like, I think it's broken. Guys, it might be bugged. I don't really know what to do about that. What am I supposed to do if we've killed all the shadecasters around? Okay, well, I'm just gonna stand here with him, I guess. Maybe someone else can see something I can't. Because I can't kill him. Right? No, because he's immune to damage. So that's not going to help. If someone can figure out where the guys are, that'd be great. Yeah, that's not going to help. We've got to figure out where the captain is, or where the other bad guys are. They'll be around here somewhere. I am kind of hoping these other people will be like, oh, I'm not in combat. I can go look. There we go. We can do this at least. I don't know. It's like they mixed something up. It's weird, but whatever. Whatever. Maybe only one of them is attackable? I don't know. I don't understand. We didn't kill him. Okay, well, whatever. Now he should go away, right? Yeah. That's so weird. I don't know. It was just not a well done thing, guys. It's just not. 86%? Yeah. Ooh, I like this one. Let's go up to this one. This one you just get to fly around. It's nice. It's nice. Alright. Ooh, a rare. Is it a rare I already have? Probably. I got distracted, guys. Just a little. Aw, it's a froggy. Oofaga. Let's check the rares list. Nope, see? I don't have this one yet. See? Oh, we'll take care of it. Maybe don't stand in the light, though. I mean, I'm not really too worried about anything in the world hurting me hard enough to kill me. In fact, I don't know. Pretty sure we're good for even the elites that are out and around. But you don't want to, like, mess with it if you don't have to take damage. There's no reason to take damage. Whoop, he just died. Okay, okay. There we go. Things are back to normal. Now, to the flying. Bzz. Alright, so for this one, it's pretty neat because you just fly around until you summon the boss. And you just have to fly around and hit all these things. All the jellyfish, all the spore bats. Sometimes when it's in Eversong Woods, there's, I don't know, little boats. I don't know how to explain it. But this one's just jellyfish, I think. So we're just gonna fly around, hitting all the jellyfish. It's pretty neat. Boop. Boop. It's a little chaotic when there's a bunch of people here doing it, because sometimes people will zoom in and steal your kills, but it's all in good fun. Seems like somebody else is here. That other druid is here. Meow. And we're just gonna fill up this bar, and then there'll be a bad guy we can fight. This guy down here, I think. Ooh, almost missed that one, but I didn't. There we go. Now we should be able to come down here. And the hive guy will come down and we can just kill him. And then we'll go back and we'll see if it is almost time to do the big field accolades thing. Probably. We also need to open all the things that are in our bags. Wow, that was fast. See? No reason not to join in the fun. It goes so much quicker with friends. Alright. There will probably be one or two more spawn before... Yeah, here's one. Took it on the way. Let's see if this one's an animal one. So we can get... We either need to be able to rescue someone, or we need to defeat big creatures. Which is really all we're here for. We're not technically here for the field accolades. They're nice, but they... We've already gotten all the cosmetics. We already have enough to buy the mount. Looks like we gotta kill a bunch of stuff and get some gates destabilized. I don't know, I'm just gonna kill stuff. 3 Hal Hadar gate stabilizers defeated. Now these guys have a chance to drop an item I need, so we do want to kill them and loot them, because there is one more achievement. I don't have tracking right now, but it's to get all the quest items that these guys drop, and I have all but one. I'm missing like a battery thing. So if I can just do the battery quest, then that'd be great. But I just haven't picked up the quest from them. They just drop a thing that will trigger it. And that's just a matter of doing it over and over again until you get it, which is annoying. It's called a grind. Hashtag not fun. Right. None of them dropped it. I don't know what the drop rate is on this quest, or the quest item, or the whatever it is. I wouldn't think it would be that bad, but I feel like I've killed a lot of these guys and I still haven't seen it, so maybe I'm missing something, or maybe I got it on an alt and I just need to turn it in. That is a possibility. I probably should check my alt. Yeah, that's a possibility. The only other alt I've been playing on is my priest, though, so I can swap to her later and check it. I don't think she was doing any of these, though. But you never know. I could have killed one and picked up the quest and not known it. I wonder if it is on an alt, if that's why it hasn't dropped for me on my main. Maybe. another person helping. Yay for helpers. When buff you. There you go. Enjoy. They have a neat little minion. He's kind of cool. I have not played Warlock much. I mean, I leveled one in Legion Remix because I leveled one of everything, but I don't really recall Warlock gameplay being very memorable to me. Kind of like Hunter, but not. Okay, next. Maybe this one? Yep. Okay, so I'm going to kill all these things, and someone else can redirect the power, because... Ooh, look, place to fish. I really want to fish it, but we're going to do the quest, because that's what you do. But man, anytime I see floating cargo, I just really want to go cast my line in it. You know? Yeah, oh, that guy's stealing all my aggro. He's a big tank. Big tank. Oh, did you see that Chinese run where they did the raid with all Guardian Druids? I thought that was so cool. Man. What a neat thing. They weren't even using all their mechanics either. Like, I watched a guy go through the logs, and he was, like, talking about what they were doing, and it was just insane. See, there's one of those Rune Bear Druids. Telling you, everybody plays the Rune Bear Druid. He's cool, don't get me wrong. But I don't want to look like everybody. I do want to go farm up some of those Dream Talon things, though, because, like, I like my otter form, but I would really like the Dream Saber thing, or the Talon Claw. I don't know what it's called. You know, the one that looks like a saber-tooth raptor. The fluffy saber-tooth raptor. He's cool. Look at that guy. It's a hunter pet. Nice colors on that. Okay, I'm not flying over there, and that's fine. Oh, once you unlock it on one, it's unlocked for them all. I was hoping that that would be the case because I do have an Alliance Druid that I want to take to Stormwind, where you talk to the guy. Ooh, no, kitty, no. Okay, where you talk to the guy to get your Raven form, and I was really hoping that would be the case because I don't think there's any other way for me to unlock it. All right, let's see. We're at 95%. This one will probably get it. We'll go look. So that is nice that if I unlock it on one, I will unlock it for them all. So I could technically take one of my other druids and just go park them wherever it is I need to do to the farming. I do not have all the druids at max level. I have... Oh my gosh, it didn't fit the frame. Oh, that's awful. I have two Alliance Druids and 2 Horde Druids. I have a High Mountain Tauren I wanted to level because they have a different form. And I have... What is it that the Alliance... The one that they added with the boat expansion. With Lady Proudmoore and her people. Whatever that race is. They have a really cool, like, kind of witchy forest vibe that I want to level one of those druids. So I have a level 81, but I have not leveled her because I wanted to do that either on stream or as a video. I hadn't decided. Have I ever played Minecraft? Yes, I have played Minecraft. My son is actually doing a Minecraft SMP playthrough right now. He's the ice-type gym leader in his Minecraft Pokemon playthrough. Cobblemon or whatever. Yeah, that's what he's doing. But I haven't really... I mean, I've played Minecraft. But not... Yes, Coltiran. And it is the Wiccan, yes. And I think that is a very cool look. So that is the next druid I plan to level up. She's level 80, and I plan to get her to level 90. But I just haven't decided when to do it yet. Because I was trying to figure out how to do it for content. Because, you know, I feel like everything I do now is like, ooh, would they be interested in seeing this? Would anybody be interested in hanging out with me while I do it? I don't know. So, yeah. Cleanse the Lost Guardians. What's this? Smack. Well, hello, kitty kitty. No, that's a microphone. You don't want that. Go on. Lost Mask. Yeah. So we may do that in the next coming weeks. I mean, because right now we're just waiting for 1207 to come out, which I heard is going to be on the 16th. So that's 2 weeks from now. So we have 2 weeks to do other stuff if we want to. Because really, I love doing the delves, but I don't need them. Right now I'm just doing them for you guys, like to record them, to put them up as guides. Gotta kill. Yeah. The interest is high like a credit card. Oh, good. Oh, good. I'm not gonna level 1 from level 0 though, because that's like, oh, that'd be its whole other thing. But I do have a level 81 that I could do the 80 to 90 grind with. I can show you how I use an add-on. So I do have an add-on for leveling, so I'm using with my priest to try out, and it's called, where is it? Follow the Arrow. And it's really good because it just tells you where to go next to be the most expedient. And, you know, I'm all about expedience because I don't like to waste time. Are there any things to kill? I like to kill things more than... Didn't we just do this one? I feel like we were just here doing this one. Let's see, 99%. See, so when... Actually, after we finish killing these, we're going to go ahead and we're going to pop on over here. Because this is just badly done. I'm just going to say it now. This whole system is just terrible. I don't know why anybody is doing this except to farm the cosmetics. And the mount. There is a mount. Oh, but we're getting those ransacked heirlooms that I did say we would finish this quest, so I will help you. Hot Shiosin. Oh, wait. There you go. Buffy buff. Smack. I'll run up to him and smack him in the face. There we go. Oh, we completed that world quest, so that's nice. And we got an endeavor task done for our neighborhood. I have done absolutely 0 in total for my house, but, you know, okay. Void Incursion is at 100%, so we're going to go swap to that now. Because I don't know why you wouldn't. Because if you don't go over here, you don't get your purple bag. Just saying, like. So they really should have made it so that this one should finish and then this pops. But hey, whatever. Okay. Alright. See all these people? Just waiting here? Yeah. Whoop. Ma'am. No, thank you. Yeah, I don't need any water, but thank you. Okay. Defend the attack base. So now we're just going to attack things. I don't think I've done this one. I've done the one in Silvermoon a couple times. But I don't really remember this one. I think I maybe did it the first time it came out. Because, you know, you do it the first time. And then you're done. Oh my gosh. Doing this 100 times. I can see why people just sit there. Go this way. And I actually don't know. I mean, I'm assuming we just clear this whole area. It just says defend the foothold. Ooh, we could go receive a blessing. And defeat as many forces as possible. That tells me nothing. This just says I just need to run around and kill stuff. So, I will do that. I'm very good at doing that. I enjoy doing that. Hello, my friend. Another friend? I'll just go ahead and buff everybody. Not you, because you're a druid, so you can buff yourself. That would be a little redundant. Druids, buffing druids, buffing druids. Druids all the way down, guys. Oh, we were gonna go get that blessing from the guy. It says optional, but what guy do we see that guy right there, just sitting there? Huge load. Yeah, I see you being a huge load of you know what for not helping. Yeah. Just saying. Okay, who do I have to talk to for this blessing? Receive a blessing from Loa Speaker Kanduru. Was that you? Did I get a blessing? Maybe I did. Blessing of Tenacious Victory. Well, why didn't it check it out? Never mind. It's fine. You know what? I don't care. What? One more minute of this. Ooh, there's a bunch going on over there. Let's go see the party here. Hey guys. Party? Somebody say party? Let's get in between his shields here. Yeah, you can't block me. I'm sneaky. I'll get right up in there. Haha. Ha! Moon power. Arr. Yeah, huge load of trash. Exactly. Now, I am not usually a mean person. And I don't... Maybe he's just AFK right now. Maybe he was going potty and he's going to come back in and he will participate then. I have seen a lot of this game, though, that says that that's probably not the case. But benefit of the doubt. Maybe he's just AFK on a bio break. Oh, we got that one. Okay, next. Oh, you guys look like you're trapped. Can I free you? No. Okay. I tried to run once. They made sure I wouldn't try again. Well, yeah, those are pretty big, holy crap. You guys. No. Like, I think she, like, okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. I just can't. I don't... I was so stunned that I lost the battery. Dang it. Okay. Pick it up. Upstairs. Wow. Just wow. It's like when we were playing Schrodinger's cat a couple weeks ago and like the computer was being really inappropriate. Like, that's unacceptable. I can't read that. That's not okay. Okay, we got 2. I hope other people are doing their pylons. They obviously are, because there are 5 out of 5 destroyed. But we got 2 of them, so I feel like we're doing more work than other people. Standing around doing nothing, exactly. We'll go check on him in a second. You think he'll still be there? Let's go see. I want to find the group anyway. I'm in combat with what? Tell me. What am I in combat with? You want to know what? Nothing. Okay. Oh, but there's the group. So, that's fine. So that's what I wanted anyway, was the group. I just don't want to be left out. Hey guys, don't leave without me. 45%, 48, 49. Still no sign of that quest though. It's kind of annoying. I need to check my achievement log and make sure I'm actually don't already have it. I swear, though, last week I didn't, so... Because I was trying to get the void creatures done last week, and I almost managed it before the end of the week. Okay, let's go check on the huge load over here. Look at that. Look at him. Shame. Shame on you. Although he's in a... Oh my god, he's in a guild called the Piss Guys. So, like... No, he's not doing anything wrong. He's just not participating. But he's gonna get the rewards for doing nothing. And I feel like that's not okay. That you should have to at least tag one mob in order to get the rewards or something. It's just personal pet peeve. Like, people just stand around and get the rewards. Like, I just don't understand that mindset. I'm not saying I would never do it. Like, I guess if I were really busy and I needed to log out anyway, I could park myself there. And if I happen to get it before I get logged out, fine. But, like, I've seen plenty of people that just sit there and do nothing. And it's just insane to me. Yeah, shame. Shame. I mean, you know. I'm not gonna yuck his yum. But, like... At the same time, I feel like maybe a little yucky, guys. Look, a green bear. Hi, green bear. Do you think that there is a toy or a trinket I could use that would randomize my druid form whenever I shapeshift? That would be a cool toy, because, like, then I could get all of the forms and it would just be a surprise every time I shifted what I was going to be. That would be cool. Because, like, you can do that with your mounts, where you set it to be a random favorite mount. So you could, like, favorite... If you could favorite a few druid forms that you really like, that would be neat. Tarnished Dawnlit Commander's Helmet. Cool. Is it BOE? Can I sell it on the auction house? Yes. And it's plate, so I wouldn't be able to use it anyway. Let's tidy up our bags. Oh, we got so much stuff to look at. Oh, I'm in a box. No, I'm in a boat. Oh, hello. Well, I didn't do that on purpose, but I'll take it. Here we go. I am assuming we're going to bomb this thing that the big yellow arrow is pointing at. Yep. So we're just gonna keep hitting this button and like that. Bam. I'm sure there's a faster way to do this, but I don't have it on a hotkey. I am very, very picky about my hotkeys. I run them apparently weird. I'm very, very picky. Oh, there's another one. Hello. Boop. I hope everybody else is doing this too. Yeah, 37, 39. I know a lot of people use their hotkeys on, like, the top row, the numbers 1 through 9 or whatever. I do not. I prefer to use the bottom row, Z, X, C, V, B, A, S, D, F. And then people are like, well, how do you move? I use the mouse. I don't. I am trying to learn how to play it with a controller. I have a Steam Deck that also I have WoW on, and sometimes I fish. It's nice to fish. Fishing I have on a hotkey that I can use on the controller pretty easily. Sometimes it's nice to not do combat. Sometimes it's nice to just... A glyph that does it with your travel form? Yeah, see, like, it would be really cool to be able to just be a rando bear. Like, if I could just... Every time I swap forms, I'm a different cat. I'm a different bear. You know? I don't know. It would be cool. But I'll have to look into that glyph that does it for your travel form. Not that I have very many travel forms, and I wouldn't want it to turn me into a bat. So, I don't know. What are we doing? Volatile type. Oh, okay. Here we go. Can I throw this at him? Will that count? Maybe. Oh, we're just gonna murder you. Yeah. Oh, I do remember fighting this guy. Okay, so maybe I didn't... Maybe when I did this the first time, maybe I came in late. Don't know. But I do remember fighting this guy. Oh, he's got the albino drake. That was one of my first mounts. Not my first mounts, because you have to get it by getting 50 mounts. But it was one of my first rare mounts, cool mounts that I remember earning and it being a big deal. Yep. Because that was when they started implementing the achievement system. Boy, that was so long ago. I think my earliest achievement is from 2011, when they first started achievements. The WoW's 4th anniversary. Yep. I do have console port on my Steam Deck. Yes. And I am still working on figuring out how to set it up, because what I really need to do is connect my Steam Deck to a mouse so that I can set it up with the mouse and then just play it. But I could definitely see doing a pacifist run on my Steam Deck, where all I do is like gather herbs and fish and cook. Takes forever to play that way, though. It takes forever to level up. But I guess that's the point, right? It's just a chill gameplay. It's a different way to play. So it's not all this all the time. Not that this is bad. But dang, I don't know how people play with the numbers. Like there's a setting where I can turn on the damage I'm doing and you'd see all these numbers just flying all around. Like, how can you see what you're doing? That's crazy to me. I can barely see what I'm doing as it is. Nah, he's dead. Okay, now we gotta go listen to the Amani's words. I don't think we actually have to do that, but okay. Oh, look, that huge guy went... so maybe he just didn't want to do the boring stuff. Maybe he only wanted to do the final battle. So I'm gonna assume that he did do the final battle with us, and so he wasn't 100% shame. Only like 75% shame. You have it on your PC with the Xbox layout? That's awesome. I do use one button. So I use GSE, which is GNOME Sequencer Enhanced, I think. And it allows me to make my own macros and attacks. That's like the one button macro. I've been using it way longer than the one button macro, though. So if I go to my add-ons, you can see... I don't have a ton, but I do use... Where is it? GSE? I don't know. I'm able to find it now. Not auctions, not collection. Combat. So I use GSE. It's really nice. And maybe sometime I'll show you, like when we go to level up the new druid, I'll show you how I set it up for each character. And then I just use the basic ones usually. Although I think for this current setup, I'm not. I think I'm using Flush GSE. I want to say I'm using Tank Bear right now, which is I got from the WoW Lazy Macros site. You just go there and you find the macro you want to use and you just copy and paste it, or you import it. And then it basically does everything except, like, it doesn't do my trinket. So... Oop. Okay, well, I thought I made you go away, but I guess I didn't. I'll just stick you down here for now. But yeah. So that is what I use, and then I just I bind it to one button. It's always my X key on all my characters, so that I am always hitting that button. I always bind Z to be my interrupt. I always bind C to be my well, it really depends per character, but there's usually a special, right, per character. Like for my druid, it would be my taunt. And then I cast D is usually my speed up, whatever the speedy thing is, but then for druid it's also my cat form prowl. And S is usually like an emergency heal. It's not on my druid, but on everything else it's usually my emergency heal. On my hunter, D is actually my turtle shell, and then S is the emergency heal because I use that combo a lot. But because I only use about 4 or 5 buttons, it really is ideal for console play. No, we're just this again. So it looks like we may have to wait until next week to get these, and we couldn't rescue anybody. I didn't see anybody to rescue, but we did the whole circuit, because now we're back at this one. So it doesn't seem like there were any of the animal to kill ones or the rescued forces ones. Let's go park it on the bridge. I heard we're going to be able to explore that island soon. Soon. Because right now, it's just a void into nothingness. But I know there's something over there. Yeah, let's go take a look at achievements. Okay. Let's go to... We'll do expansion features and we'll do void assaults. That's what we're doing. Here's the batteries. We still need to throw batteries. So we can go do the battery quests at least. And then this is the one we're missing. Consult allies about the Hal Hadar battery core. Now, I know that if we just kill all the people that are labeled Hal Hadar, eventually they will drop the thing we need. I did hear new druid form. I did hear a rumor. I will have to look into that more, and then maybe I'll do a video. But yeah, so I know we have to do the Hal Hadar thing. But my question is, if I have picked up the quest item on an alt, why do I have a basket on my back? Is it because of the fish? Yeah, it's the fish world quest. If I've picked it up, then no, I don't want to deal with you. Then maybe it won't drop here. Is my concern. Oh goodness, I have the hiccups. Is this an abundance? We do need to do an abundance. All right, let's go do an abundance. Because I think we need to do that. We also don't have the Devouring Invader. But I don't think... Let's go back to the Achievements tab. Be under Exploration, Midnight... Woodstorm, Zulaman. Tallest tree in the forest? Yeah. So we do have 3 rares we need to kill here. Lightwood Borer, Poacher Ravik, and Elder Oak Talon to get the reward. Yeah, I figured it would drop no matter if I've gotten it on an alt or not. So I think it's just a matter of us farming up this, which shouldn't have that bad of a drop rate, but apparently does. Yeah, I didn't think it wouldn't matter if we got it on an alt. Although I haven't seen any of the other quests drop either, so... It's not like they're dropping again. Alright, Abundance. I haven't done it this week. So... we just need to earn 200,000 points while we're in here. And it is an enchanting crypt, so we should be able to do any enchanting and tailoring things that may be in here, which... is nice, because that'll give us a little boosty boost. Sometimes I get by with only having to do this once. Yep, see, tailoring. Boom, if we can find... the more of those we can get, the better for the whole group. Now, sometimes there's a bunch of people here doing this. Sometimes there's not. It's always better when there are, because you'll get more abundance that way. And you can only carry so much in your bag. But after the first group of turn-ins, like I've noticed that it will go up from 1,500 to 3,000. So just keep an eye on that after we turn in a bit. Ooh, there's a big one. Let's see. I'm probably not going to be able to manage it before they attack me. That's okay. We will disenchant this as soon as we murder this guy. And these worms. There we go. Okay, we'll disenchant this. Nice, permanently increased stamina and armor. I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but it is nice. Kill, kill, kill. And then we come into these little areas and we drop off our Masola. That's what it's called. And it just fills up this bar at the top. And that's it. I don't really know the purpose to this, except to just have another way to get the rewards. There's my bag went up to 3,000. So we'll get these guys, and then we'll get this, and then we'll go upstairs and see what else everybody's doing. Sometimes people are killing stuff, but they're not picking up the crystals. So if you go ahead and pick up the crystals, then you can turn them in. Oh my god, stop. I just want to get this mummy. Leave me alone. There we go. There we go. Sometimes there's a really big thing you can click on over and over again, and it gives you tons and tons of abundance. But I think that's only after you've filled in. See all these people not picking up their stuff? Pick up your Mouseola, guys. It does despawn. Boop. Murder, murder, murder. And there's another big one over here. Nope. Okay, if you could kill that guy for me, that'd be great. There. Saka DK. I will give you a little button, a little boony. Where'd you go? Oh, hey, look, a monk. I love a monk. Oh, we gotta dump this off before our timer runs out. We will have to go back in. I usually do this 2 or 3 times. Unless there are a lot of people there doing it. And usually if you catch it early enough in the week, you've got quite a few people doing it because they're just doing their weeklies, getting the stuff out of the way. If you wait until Sunday, though, you might have to run it 3 or 4 times. It's for crafting, to make the purple crafting tools. Oh. Oh, good night, Mel. Have a great evening and a great rest of the week. Oh, we got Abundance Artisan. That's nice. Back inside. Oh, actually, we did get it. Never mind. I guess we don't have to go back inside. It's always weird when I don't have to go back inside. And we are just slowly getting those achievements for all of that. I think that's here, Abundance. So, like, I need to do the Floret Grotto. I need to do the Lonet Grotto. I need to do Investor and all these other things. Which is just a matter of time. So we just need to earn 10,000 large orbs. And then we just gotta complete all this stuff, guys. We just gotta complete it. So Zulamon, we really need to see when that one's up. Because I've got a couple things I've seen now for that one. So we might be able to knock out a couple at a time. But yeah. Floret Grotto, we haven't seen a runaway bonus. We haven't seen a golden glow bonus in a couple places. So, I mean, it's just a matter of just doing them. If you just do them every week, you will eventually get a majority of the achievements just by doing it. So. Alright. Well, good deal. That was... I mean, I could use all of my Shards of Dadan, but, I mean, I don't... Is there a point to doing that beyond the weekly quest? I do not know. What else do we have to do? I mean, we've pretty much done everything on our to-do list. Let's see, how long have we been streaming? Oh my goodness. What time is it? I don't know. 10 o'clock? We started at 6:30, 7:30, 8:30, 9:30. We've been almost 4 hours. We can go a little bit longer. Is there anything you guys want to see? Like, I'll show it to you. Maybe, if I can do it. I don't have any quests right now. The only weekly... I think there was a weekly quest for time walking or something. Don't wait till 12/7. Don't wait till 12/7 for what? To do the abundance? Oh, there's a quest over here we can go turn in. Let's go turn that in. I think it's so cool that they have incorporated so much of the world in a lot of their other content. So, like, one of the delves you do is basically this area. I mean, it's just so cool that they're... I think it's a good use of reusing assets. So, you know, it's one thing to reskin stuff. I know I get really tired of seeing the 15th horse, you know, model or the 20th Hawkstrider. Wait till 12/07? I'm very excited about 12/07. Like, it's 2 weeks from now, and I wish it were now. I want to see Heroic World Tier. I want to see the 2 new zones. I want to see the new Spore Raid thing. I'm so excited. Renown. Oh, okay. Cool. Neat. Okay. Let's see what's... I guess we gotta open this stuff, guys. You want to see what's in the bags? So first we'll get our furniture. I get so much of this furniture. I honestly don't even know. Okay, and then we'll tidy it up again. Okay. We have an overflowing Amani Trove. Dawn Crests, not bad. We've got a bunch of gear we need to disenchant. Already known, already known. Already known. Okay, and then we have a bunch of these. A field satchel. I guess I didn't open this field satchel yesterday. An abundance satchel. Ooh, nice. Lots of Dawn Crests. And then a bunch of these little field pouches, which will mostly just have gold and marl in them. And copper key shards. I will never say no to a copper key shard. Tidy, tidy. Okay, and then one of the cool things about this little midnight routine add-on I have is that you can see your currencies. So if there's a cap, like copper key shards, I can see that I don't need to go farm anymore this week. I'm already at cap. We're already at cap on untainted mantle crystals as our maximum, so we need to spend some, otherwise what we are getting doesn't matter. Although, really it doesn't matter anyway, because it's none of the gear that he has had for me has been good. So it's just nice to be able to, at a glance, see it without having to pull up my other thingy. And it also tells me that I clearly need to upgrade these all the way up to the hero. And then I am kind of saving my hero Dawn Crests for when we do get those trinkets. Because we need these. We need both of these. At least. If not the puzzle box, which is apparently better. Or something else. This feather? This feather, maybe. So I kept these trinkets, which are technically hero level, but they are not my best in slots. So I've been told that I have to use these because they are technically better in the power category, because equipped they do better, and the use on this one, which I always forget to use, so I don't, like, you shouldn't give me a use item. I'm never going to use it. But when I do use it, it's nice when I remember it exists. I do have it here. If you look here, it is right here as S. I changed it out from my, I think I moved Frenzied Regen. But I just always forget, guys. I just always forget to use it. I know it's good, but I'm just really bad. I'm just really bad at playing. I've played forever. I don't know why I'm that bad. But yeah, this is a nice little add-on. So if you have trouble remembering what you do in a week, I would highly recommend the Midnight Routine add-on. Very good. Very good. I hope that they keep updating it because it lets me know what I need to do each week. Boop, boop. Let me out. Whew. All right, let's see. We have all our renowns except for Prey. I guess we could go do a Prey. I could go Hearth because that'll be faster. Boop. Oops, wrong button. I'm getting tired, guys. I'm starting to click things 5 or 6 times. That's okay. We are almost done for the night. We got about 15 more minutes before it's technically my bedtime, because I do have to teach tomorrow. So, you know. And I have that cardiologist appointment, so you know, it's going to be a very full day tomorrow. Yeah. Oh my god, I think that was in the game, but it sounded like it was in my room. There was like a bird. A hoo-hoo sound. Oh my god. Got the burrows going on. We got owls in the walls, guys. Alright. Let's go talk to that smooth-talking guy. Everybody titters about, but I don't think he's all that great. Wrong way. Crystal. I do know how to get to his sanctum the other way, but it's convoluted. So I just like to use the crystal. We should have one more nightmare hunt to do. Somewhere. Ah, here. Violina. Let's go ahead and do that one. And then that'll be the last thing we do today, I think. All right. Good deal. Loading screen game. I don't always win this game. Sometimes it crashes. It has gotten a lot better since I got a new computer, though. Let me tell you, on the laptop, it would crash all the time. It would just freeze up. The music wouldn't play anymore. It would just stop. And then I would think that it was just taking forever to load, but I'd come back in 10 minutes and it would still be like that. And sometimes it would turn that weird grayish color, you know, and it like takes the color away. And I'd be like, okay, well, I guess we got to restart. That's no fun, especially if you're queuing into a raid or something, you know, or PvP where other people are about to depend on you. Yeah, that's the best. I was a little faster that time. All right, let's see. What is it? Ooh, that's a mushroom there. Here we go. Endurance Hunter. Is that the one where you have to chase them? Yes, that's so annoying. I like the Apex Predator one where you get to kill stuff. That one's okay. Also, if you just fly around and look for the traps or really anything that's silver on your map. So if you're looking at your mini-map and you're flying around, you will occasionally see little silver arrows. And they will lead you to things that will count for your kills and stuff. I don't think you can turn it on and off. I think it just exists. But I know that for your prey, it counts. If you pick up those little leaf-wrapped packages, or you pick up those little, I don't know, boxes or bins or secret stashes, things like that, all of that counts towards your prey increase. Lumber does not. I have found that out. Fishing does. Apparently cooking does. I haven't tried it yet. No, I need 3 stacks of torment for this. A lot of things do. So herbalism, I don't think skinning does, but mining does. So if you don't necessarily, want to do the crystal quest, or if the crystal quest doesn't give you enough, because I know that whenever I do the nightmare quests, usually this quest that we're going to do, this here, the Endurance Hunter, it doesn't give me enough. And it is over there. It was not far enough. Here it is. Alright, so we're gonna chase this guy. It's really stupid. Because I run so much faster than him. And then like the little orb will fly out and you gotta hit it 4 times. 4 times, I think. And after the 4th time, he'll stop and you win. 4 or 5 times. 1, 2, 3. That's 3. And if you are slow, I'm not, but if you are, you can hit those little things. And if you're too fast, sometimes when I'm in cat form, I'm a little too fast. So you can slow yourself down with their little slow thing. But that's it. See, but it didn't give me enough to complete my prey because we're on Nightmare. So we have to do a lot more. Now, we can do world quests. We can kill rares. I like to kill rares. That's really easy. We can do treasures. So anything that's silver, like I said. So here we have a Major Coalescing Anguish, which we still can't get because we only have 2 stacks of Torment. But that's what I'm talking about when I say Silver Arrow, is just kind of look for those. Anything that's a Silver Arrow will probably give you quite a bit. So I just kind of zoom around. I look on the mini-map for little silver arrows, and I go that direction. Silver arrows will also take you to rares. I do like killing rares. Ah, yeah, I heard you. Mushroom guys, they like to scream. Oh, there we go. World quest count. Oh, let me check. Wait. Hold on. Ambushed. Oh no. Oh yeah, that's terrible. It's the worst. You'll get me, I'm sure. Oh, another one. I'll take that. Not in blood, though. Alright, you only have to get them down to half. So, like, if you're out in the world and they ambush you, you only have to get them to half health and they'll run away because they're scared of you. But it does kind of give you a little, like a preview of their abilities. So that's nice. If you aren't sure what they're going to do when they're in their room, or when you spawn them on their crystal. It's not always a room. Sometimes you're just out in the middle of nowhere. Leave me alone. I just want to pick up this blood anguish stuff. Okay. World quests. World quests? Midnight? I don't know. Where would I look that up at? I don't know. Is it in my routine? I don't have it here. Oh my god. Leave me alone. Urgh. Sometimes this guy like yells at you to kill for him and your screen will go all red. And if you don't kill something in like 45 seconds, then you get this really bad debuff. And it like makes you bleed like for half health. It's awful. It's just the worst. However, I have found that even the little bugs on the ground, like the little tiny creatures, the little critters, they count. So like this little plodding tadpole over here, it's a level 1 critter. If he yelled at me to kill something right now and I killed it with my little moonfire, it would count. I'm not really sure that's the intended thing, but if you ever get in a problem where you're like, oh no, how can I kill this thing? Just find something small. Swear promise it's fine. What is over here that you're yelling at me about? Ah, there it is. Bam. Fungal croc. World quests count for prey. Oh, yes, they do count for prey. You're right, yes. World quests count. So if we wanted to go capture 8 tadpoles over here, we could. However, I believe it is burning right here, so we can go kill her. It really doesn't take long if you just go do the stuff. I think that it's nice that if you are, I think in 1207, I don't think you can now, but I think I heard somewhere that in 1207, on your alts, you'll be able to pick up a prey, then go level in the area. And so while you're leveling, you'll be also dealing with the prey, and then you can kill it and then, you know, help level up that way. It's kind of just like a little side level up, which sounds like a good idea to me. I mean, I'm all for multitasking. It's more expedient. Alright, let's do a murder. Violena the Defector. Just don't stand in the stuff on the ground, and you should probably be fine. It looks like she does a pull to you. We were already on her, but if you're ranged, just be aware of that. I think she's a Death Knight. She seems like a Death Knight. Oh, she pulls you into her crap. That's no good. Yuck. And I probably shouldn't have taken that, but it's no big deal. It's just a little shadow damage. What's a little shadow damage between friends? Whoop, whoop. Woo. Okay. Good deal. Cool. I don't want to stand in your crap. Can you come out of the crap? Boy, that stuff doesn't disappear, does it? You gotta kill her pretty quick, or you're gonna have that stuff all over the map. Proof that she's dead. And once you level up your renown enough, he'll give you a little portal back, which is nice. I think we've already killed her because it didn't give me a little achievement. In fact, I think we've killed one of everybody. I'll have to check my achievements tab. Well, that was very nice. I didn't check the time on that, but it was not long. It was probably about 10 minutes because it was like 10:15 or so when I went to go pick up the prey, and it's 10:26 now, so it couldn't have been more than 15 minutes. Nice. Boo, boo, boo. Right. And we don't have anything to turn in here, but this is where I would come and then I would just pick up another one because that's usually what I do is I try to get all of them done. You'll see I did all of them here in Zul'Aman already. Because what we really want in the end is this. We're at level 9 and we need just a little bit more, and I think we can probably get it this week by just doing... So if we just did all of these this week, and then if we only had a little bit left, we go ahead and do random hunts. Random hunts will allow you to level up beyond the table. So technically I could have done it last week, I guess, and just ground it out, but I wanted to save some hunts for you guys. Because, you know, that's content. Content, baby. Yeah, it does suck that you have to kill them on each difficulty. So, like, in the... I think it's expansion features. Prey. I recently gotta hunt them all. Yeah, yesterday I think we got Denzag on regular. So this is just the any difficulty. But I definitely have not killed them all on Nightmare. Defeat all the prey targets on Nightmare. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 left to go there. But then we get a cool mount. So that's nice. And this is just a matter of doing it every week. There were probably 2 weeks I missed. So because I missed those 2 weeks, I have to wait for these guys to come back around that I may have missed. I have never done prey hunts in war mode. I think that sounds like terrifying. So I probably will eventually. I'm probably never going to kill 50 players while on a nightmare hunt, while in war mode. Holy crap. It's only worth 5. But, I mean, like, someday I'd like to get all the achievements. Probably won't happen, though. Catch 100 fish. So I have fished a little while nightmare prey hunting. I know that there's one, kitchen nightmare for cooking. So we will probably have to do those. Those should be pretty easy. This just is a time thing. So really, I could just pick up a nightmare hunt next week and then just go to that hunt and just do fishing for a little while. It would be obnoxious that it would ambush me here and there. But if you run away from the ambush, it doesn't add to your percentage. And I don't know how much. I don't know. Oh, once you get tier 12, I can pick. Oh, that's so nice. That will be so nice. So we'll get that, because we really just do need a couple things. So we need the fishing and the kitchen one, and then we'll get the title. So we'll get those done. And then it's just a matter of killing the ones that we need. Because, like, we haven't done this one on Nightmare. We haven't done these ones on Hard. You know, it's just a matter of doing them. Yeah, but we'll get this done, probably. Except for the war mode ones. Don't get me wrong, I love PvP. I love controlled PvP in a battleground setting. I don't like arena. I don't like 1v1. I don't like dueling. I don't like people like giving me their little banner and telling me they want to beat me up in the front of Orgrimmar. Like, leave me alone. Yeah, no. But it's okay. War mode's terrifying. When they first added that, I was like, oh, now everything can be PvE versus PvP. It used to be I could just sign into a PvE server and never have to worry about it. Not anymore. But anyway, it is 10:30, so we are going to wrap it up here. I really appreciate... Oh, God, sorry, didn't mean to stand on you. I really appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with me tonight. Like, Warcraft Wednesday was a success. We got it working. We got everything together. And there's a spider behind me. Oh, my God. No, thank you. Yeah, so let's look at our book. Peruse the pages. Yeah, so we really are... Oh, I see the pick your poison. Oh, nice. Preferential. Sweet. That's great. Yeah, so we're almost there. We're going to get there. Maybe next week we will... Maybe I'll save my nightmare hunts next week. And next week we can go ahead and... Whoa, what is that? Is that just the candle over there? Jeez Louise. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I'm really tired. So I'm losing my train of thought. And I'm going to let you guys go before I pass out right here. I love you all so, so much. Thank you for coming. Thank you for hanging out. And I'll see you Friday with Pal World. Probably Saturday, Pal World as well, and then Warcraft Wednesday next Wednesday. If Warcraft Wednesday continues to do well, we will do more than just Wednesdays. We will probably add, Mondays, maybe Tuesdays, maybe Thursdays, maybe Sundays. I don't know. Like Warcraft 24/7. The war mode ones are easy. Yeah, okay. I might try them. Okay, next week. remind me. All right. All right, guys. Love you guys so much. I hope you have a wonderful evening. And I'll see you later. Okay. Bye. I don't know how to turn this off.